Chi-Town Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
Rebels out.
I think they've got like a modem, like AOL back in the day.
Do you hear they're stopping?
They finally did.
And my whole thing was like, it was like when John Wall announced his retirement yesterday. I was like, is he still playing? What?
So my wife still has an AOL account.
No,
I was just gonna say, Jason is like, oh crap, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, has an account, but it's not the. Yeah. I was like, that exists.
Such a great sound. God dang, those were the days, man. I remember like in the days of like Napster, like downloading music.
Yeah.
We destroyed all of our parents' computers.
We really did, dude. Pirate Bay. And you'd like download something, and like if you could get like a gig like of download speed, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Now that's like, come on.
Yeah. I can even remember sometimes the things you remember where you were, like the big events in life. This was not a big event by any means, but I was driving and I could remember I was on Howe Avenue and I was listening to a commercial on the radio.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm
It's
very
good. This is
excited
going to
for
take
this.
us back to the 1900s. And I believe it was for a car audio company or something like that. Like some phrasing at the end of it was something along the lines of, or check us out on the internet at, I'm like, what's the internet?
HTTP.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm thinking internet.
Or
it wasn't their website, because I think that's what we would say more relatively recently, but it was something like, or see us on the World Wide Web. I think that's what the phrasing was, the World Wide Web. And I'm like,
World Wide Web.
I don't know what that means.
When they first started, I'll never forget watching, it was like NBC News or something. And they're like,
courage.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the information superhighway? That was the term they used. And then everything.
Traffic.
I'll watch, sometimes I watch I love the show called Good Eats by Alton Brown, and I've watched like 50 times. It's one of my go to sleep shows. And sometimes if I'm in the early seasons, during like season 2, they started having him plug their website. And so at the end, he'd always be like, and if you want these recipes and more, you can get them at www.foodnetwork.com. And I'll never forget one time when I was like 19. I was at some stupid Jivey sales thing where they were like trying to sell HGH or something in a spray bottle. It was some sort of multi-level marketing thing. One of my buddies,
Antler spray,
something like that. And half the guy's presentation was about how amazing their website was. And he was like a 40, 50-year-old dude, right? How amazing the website was. And he said, This is the only website in the world right now where you don't have to put the www in. You just put in antlerspray.com and it pops up. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, that is patently false. But his whole presentation was built around that.
This is the height of luxury.
Really was.
Simpler time, I guess.
Playing like early video games. I mean, not even video games, just like Snake. Snake is awesome.
I got addicted to that.
By the way, shout out to my mom. She had a procedure yesterday. She had surgery. Anyone who's listened forever knows my mom is basically a cyborg. And she had, I don't know what it's called. She probably don't want me to say it, but my dad told me what it was. And he was there. She was having, it was either being corrected or removed. I don't know, but it's called a fistula. And you should never have this reaction when your mother is in peril and going into surgery. But does that not sound like an adult movie character? Because that's the first thing I thought. And my dad said it, and I laughed. I involuntarily laughed.
That's a strong take.
Which is not the response you want.
I mean, how's mom?
And then he's telling me like all the details, and I'm listening. And
Are you? No, you're still going through. What did he say?
80% of my mind is focused entirely on this thing about my mom.
And did he hear me laugh?
He actually did. But then the other 20% of me is like,
Well, I actually have audio
oh, do you?
of your reaction.
Why didn't you actually record
So,
that,
like,
Chris?
but Jason, I don't have Dave's dad, so you'll have to play his part.
Play my dad.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you call Dave and tell him what's going on.
Ring.
Hey, son.
Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Are we doing that trip?
Dad, we just got back from a trip. Come on, can I get
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
more important things. Mom's having a procedure.
Oh, she is. What is it?
Fish on.
It was great.
That is not. That is not.
That's the audio.
Jeez. Never mind.
All I could think of was like, and for some reason it developed into this character, and his name is Count Fistula. And he goes,
Is he a cereal?
I can't. He does. They're little fists, and I can't go into like the plot. And there was
You
one,
can't.
but it was.
Now you are my
But it was. It's like all day I'm thinking of like the Adventures of Count Fistula, but from an adult film standpoint, and like what And then I don't know. Maybe it's. I think it's just my left brain way of coping.
We know this is all true. Oh boy.
I don't. Here's the thing, man. Like, and I really started thinking about this because the human mind is a strange place, especially I think mine, and because I'm not right, and there's something about like finding humor in the face of lame.
Yeah.
And I know it's not appropriate a lot of the time. Like nothing should be, this is not funny. And it's not. My poor mother, right?
No, that's
terrible. But I think I got it from her.
Well, and as you're saying this, I'm immediately thinking, gosh, that's going to be Avery's brain in the first class at USC.
100%.
Not necessarily that story, but it's like,
yes.
Hey, that person's wearing that. Hey, and then look at that. And then
just off.
Yeah.
Just off the
and
tracks.
The teacher's going,
and then next thing you know, well, why didn't you turn in this thing? Because we have this app where we can go on and like see all her grades and stuff and all what her classes are doing. Oh, I have a question.
well, that's what you're paying for.
That is exactly what we're paying for. I was talking
Man, I'm out of cash.
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He says, "Hey, how is Avery?" And I go, "Well, I'll tell you." And I there's this find my friends thing in iPhone, and our whole family, we all share a location with everybody or with each other. And I could see that she was at the Allison Felix track and whatever doing her practice. Or this is like at 7:00, right? 7 p.m. And I said, she's at the track right now. They're still practicing because I now know like where her dorm is, where they eat, and then everywhere else is practice, right? Okay. And the guy's like, wait, you're tracking her? And I was like, well, yeah, we all Like
Gross.
we all of us in the family, we all have, like.
So she tracks you?
Well, yeah, she can. She like they like when I'm over in England and stuff, they'll text me and be like, "What are you doing there?" Or, we just have it as like I guess kind of
I see with Count Fistula.
Is that he was like bothered. He's like, dude, you're tracking you have her on location. You're tracking. Like, I don't have a camera. It's just, I can see what she's doing and vice versa. And we can see, like, sometimes Melissa, last night, for example, she had to pick up Mason from soccer.
Set the screen.
And I was doing dinner, by the way, jerk chicken with Jamaican rice and beans. It's really good.
Nice
Do the accent now.
It was really good. I'm not going to. So,
did I miss that?
Did you miss what? The accent?
Uh-huh. Was that not earlier in the show?
I don't think
Before pre-show?
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm allowed to.
All right.
So
Well, we can find out.
I mean, no, let's that's I'm at home alone thing.
Oh.
So she said she was gonna be home around 7, and then it's like 6:15. I check, I look, and the little car, it says her initials are BM in my phone for baby moms. All right. So I see the little car moving, her little insignia moving down the street. And I go, oh, I'd better put the chicken on. And so I put the chicken on, and it's ready for everybody pretty much when they get home. Am I just tripping, or is it weird for family to know each other's location? There's nothing sinister.
Constantly, I would say yes.
Well, I mean, it's on. It's just always on. I'm not like, but sometimes it's cool to look down, especially now to look down and go, oh, cool, she's at the track, or she's at the stadium, or
all your favorite spots in LA.
Yeah, all of them.
But what is going to be your response if you ask her where she's at and it's not on the location?
So I have this thing with my dad, because my dad always wants my location on, and I did that. He wants to see where I'm at, especially when I'm overseas. That's fine, but there was like about a year or two ago where he'd do things like we'd be going over there for dinner or something, right? And we get there a little bit later. He's like, "Why were you at Safeway for so long?" And I was like, "Okay, Dad, check it out. Like, you can have my location, but that you can't use it to like ask questions. You know what I'm saying? That's for like, oh, he's here, oh, he's on the way, but I'm gonna take it off. Like, you can't. That's don't do that.
What if Avery did that?
If she said that,
No, took the location off.
well, that's not an option.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it is for you.
Yeah. With
Okay.
my dad. Do you know what the difference is?
Sure. No, I don't.
I pay Avery's phone bill.
That makes it okay.
Yes.
Okay. What if Melissa took it off?
Well, then I'd ask what his name is and what's going on. I mean, honestly,
I don't know. I don't do that. Doesn't mean that your way's wrong or my way's right. I don't know.
I was just
Maybe
It's
there's
sure my
others.
location, but it's like for emergencies. It's not something to.
Yeah, we don't.
Look
That's
at.
the thing. I was
Honestly,
trying to.
I don't even know. Does Android do that? I'm sure.
Yeah,
it
they
does.
probably do. I don't. I was really I was taken aback because I never thought of it as weird or strange at all. Just look, if I don't know, maybe
When would you shut that off? Like, when would you go, all right, it's time for-"
Massage parlors.
No, I mean, she's 25, she's 40, she's in
Look,
a
I'm
year,
not- I'm
or is
not-
it just going to be a family thing
I'm
forever?
not gonna lie. At some point, she's gonna shut it off, and that's fine.
Yeah,
If it was up to me, it would never get shut off.
That's fine.
I always want to know where my kids
Yeah.
are at.
I understand.
That's just the truth.
I
I always
understand
want to. I don't need to know what they're doing. I don't need to be there's something about looking at the little symbol when they're not with me and seeing that they're.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and I don't know. I mean, it also could simply be. I'm not saying you to do, but what's the difference if you did call her? I'm not saying to do this, but you're actually making the effort. Hey, what are you up to?
Yeah.
And then you're getting the response. But this is like, hey, and now I'm not bothering them. Oh, good. Looks like they're in class or whatever.
That's
or,
really the main
oh,
thing.
wow, they're
right.
at Dodger Stadium today.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
And then I know she's in her dorm.
Gross.
I mean, I'm still adjusting this, but
Right.
like yesterday.
But you didn't add this. This has been
We've
years.
we've had this.
Yeah.
We've had this for whatever. And I mean, there's a little bit of especially when they were younger. There's because I waited a
Well,
while
totally
to
understand that.
get my kids' phones. They had them pretty late compared to the other kiddos, but there is a bit of a safety concern there too. If it was up to me, I'm not gonna lie, I'd tattoo a freaking one of them air tags to them so I could always know where they're at and if something goes wrong. But I just had never thought of that being strange or invasive or weird. I could see if like I'm dating someone and I make her turn her look. I get that, or vice versa. Like, but I don't know. I feel like a family.
Got it.
It's a little bit different. Yesterday was, by the way, the first day. I know we're very early in this project. It was the first day I didn't hear from her all day.
You okay?
I have to be. I'm not going to get on her for it.
Yeah.
But I did tell her. I said, look, here's what I need out of you. I just need something once a day. It could be a text, be a phone call. Just, hey, go to bed. So now, as and you like yesterday, for example, actually, never mind. I talked to her yesterday morning. Damn it.
I saw her.
Yeah,
you
did.
FaceTimed.
Yeah, we did. That's right. Well, nothing at night. She probably got home late and knew I was sleeping. It's fine.
Okay, I only talked to her 4 times yesterday, but not the time that I wanted.
Yeah, it needs to be on my time, Mr. Hand. I said this, I think, while you were gone, because I was talking about you going through this.
Yeah.
I remember going to college freshman year right away, but Davis started way later, so we were late September. And I think we had our high school football homecoming like 3 weeks later. I remember going home.
Okay.
So like 3 weeks in, I'm home.
Leather jacket on.
Oh, of course. Fonzie.
Yeah, t-shirt, leather jacket.
A couple weeks later.
Hair slicked back.
Never listen to this.
Watch it. Was Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
Home again. A couple weeks later, Christmas break.
Yeah.
So that first fall quarter, like I was home 3 times and it felt like, all right, that felt good.
Right.
Spring quarter, never, or winter quarter, never went home. Spring, never went home. It was like, I go, am I going to be doing this all the time?
They said,
and I was okay with that.
They said that in the orientation. They said that for incoming freshmen, both parents and kids, the toughest thing is from the time they come back from winter break until spring break. Is basically like, that's really the test. Yeah. That's really the test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, going down next weekend. I don't know if that's too soon or not, but going to going to the what is it, Northern Missouri State or whatever crap school they're playing. And here's this is a rookie move. I'm Melissa and Mason can't go for soccer and basketball stuff, so I'm just going by myself. And I'm going to take my sister. So I bought, surprisingly, I bought 2. I just want to be in there, so I bought 2 tickets for they were like $28 a piece. Like super right. And then like not an hour after I buy the tickets off StubHub, I get an email for the parent whatever thingy, and they're like, reminder, each student gets 2 complimentary tickets. So that was neat.
Sounds like a cash grab.
Well, they get 2 tickets. I didn't know that. Rookie moves. Now I'm gonna be out there scalping them. Scalping these tickets.
A big demand for that game.
From the 916, my kids are 27 and 30. Both of them are on Life 360. That's one of those apps, kind of family apps. It's just a safety thing for us, and our kids don't mind. Nothing wrong with having your daughter's location, David. It's called say, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I don't think we have any problem. I don't have a problem with the location sharing. It's what's she doing right now? Oh, she's over here.
Yeah, I guess it's just kind of an honor system. I don't do that. I really don't.
Probably slow down too, naturally.
I think so.
Just right. Like, oh, I wonder what Avery's doing, and then you just check in. It's like, oh,
okay. You don't wanna.
No, it's so yeah. I know, right? Or if that location's like temporarily. Here's the problem: if for some reason there was like an outage or whatever, and like I couldn't get
disabled,
her, oh, dude,
if you didn't have it to begin with,
right, wouldn't be a big deal. But now if I what's Avery doing? And it's like a location not found. Like I'm having
campus of UCLA again.
I'm having also. I had my second weird Avery dream last night. I had one when I was in Montana leading up, and I don't know. I don't know if there's any amateur dream people out there, right? But no, here was a dream. Okay,
You have a dream.
This is all I remember is that I'm cage side at the UFC Octagon. All right. And I'm sitting in the chair, right? Great seats, right? But my arms and my legs are bound to the chair. I can't, like, I'm tied. I can't move, right? But I can see. And Avery's in the octagon, but she's like 3. It's like 3-year-old Avery, right? And I don't know who it was, but unnamed UFC fighter comes in the ring and the bell rings and he just starts beating the hell out of Avery. And I can't, like, and she starts crying and I can't move and I'm trying to get up and I can't. And he's just laying into her, right? And then boom, the dream ends. I don't know what,
You missed the comeback.
I probably did.
Yeah.
Dream ended too early. I don't know what that means. I imagine it has something to do with like a helplessness thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so real. And I woke up at like 1 a.m. Oh, no, you know what? Actually, I didn't. I woke up at like 10:30. I went to bed at like 9:30. It was early on in the sleeping. I don't like any of this. Camp says Dave will not make it through the 5 years.
Yeah.
4.
6.
Dave will not make it through the 4 years. He will move to LA.
He loves it.
I don't. But I'll tell you right now, today, right now, early on in this thing, it's 50-50, dude.
About moving?
Yeah. I'm being serious. Like,
I know.
I don't 4 years of that. It's probably going to get better.
What about me, Dad?
He's boring. I got to figure it out, man. My son, he's got to step his game up, dude. Last night, we're just eating chicken and watching Hard Knocks. No one's talking. No one's being annoying. Avery just has a running commentary throughout everything that pisses me off, but I miss it.
I thought I'd go the low maintenance route.
No, he can't be low maintenance anymore. He's got to step his game
how to
up.
do high maintenance.
Need to learn how to like share things when hey, look at this, look at these dogs. It's so cute. Look at this. Look, this French bulldog turns into a potato right in front of your eyes. What's that?
Dad, I've saved $4.5 million.
Anyway, he's got. I think I need to talk to him. Hey, Mason, your sister's gone now. There's big shoes to fill.
How's that going to go?
I did actually have this thought. I had this conversation with Mel yesterday. We got to go about. I said I don't want Mason, who's not really self-aware, like he doesn't care about this, but I just want to make sure he knows that like he doesn't have to be her. Like he's okay to be him.
Seems like he's doing that just fine.
He does. He's just like, yeah. I said, hey, buddy, you miss your sister? No. You don't at all? No. Why not? It's quieter. That's a quote. So, yeah.
My space.
My space. Okay, gotta put some stuff in her room.
I'll say the one time meeting both of them,
Mhm.
Avery is the volume shooter, but Mason is the
He's efficient.
He finds
Yeah.
the spots. Yeah, his EFG is 91%.
Yeah.
Anyway, leading off.
Let's do it. Leading off, the 3 top stories in the morning.
Huge news. This is very important.
Here's cut number 1.
1-0 count to Austin Martin. Here's the pitch into left. Soderstrom coming in, and he slides for the catch. Hogan Harris delivers career save number 1 as the A's beat the Twins 6-3 in the opener.
Woo! A's are playing quite well.
They are.
A's are playing quite well. What's the name of the? Oh yeah, what a great name, Austin Martin. It's like a car.
Very close.
Also, Hogan Harris.
Yeah.
Great names.
Like the TV show.
And the what you just heard, by the way, is the worst broadcast team in Major League Baseball. According to the yearly poll put out by Awful Announcing, in which they every year they poll about 2,000 industry people and blah blah blah.
Television?
TV. A's are dead last. We'll get into that a little bit later. I'm not taking shots. That's just The Giants, I believe, who have won it, I think 4 of 7 years, they were third. I forget who was first. Was it the Mets? Oh, well, but you might be surprised. Might be surprised where your Yankees were as well.
Okay,
Michael Kay and friends. But yeah, I was reading that this morning. They're dead last. It's subjective.
Yeah, sure.
But it's a rather large sample. So that's actually, I think most of the broadcast crews actually really I enjoy them. Dallas Braden, Dallas, and I really like who's the little Carrie, the young one, Chris. Thank you.
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Mariah.
Oh, dang it.
On My Wayward Son.
Mm-hmm.
On Baggage.
Or on.
Apotha. All right, we'll take a break. Giants lost, and the Yankees are hitting home runs.
Whee!
Look, good for the A's. And we're going to talk about this later. And you can hear and really see that there's a palpable energy with the clubhouse right now. And I think part of that reason is they're all aware that they can get a second opinion if they want from our good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Hey, what did you do? Yeah, what was it yesterday when you played American Energy? What were we doing? And it really cracked me up. I just remembered that.
I don't remember. I just remembered I needed to get you out of this segment.
Did somebody say we were playing something or something happened? It was something about energy.
Yeah, it was a clip that had energy.
Oh, it was the USC athlete. I was playing that clip. American Energy has been serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981, and I don't just read this stuff, guys. I know these people. I've had them out to my house to do work. My mother-in-law, my parents. I've shared them with. I actually have them in Life 360. Yes, actually going to lunch with them next week. As a matter of fact, I like to check in every couple of months. We'll have lunch. We'll play golf. Why? Because I want to hear how they're doing, and I want to hear what's new. And I genuinely enjoy these guys, and I enjoy the way they run their business. It's a great place to work. I've talked to their employees before. They love working there. And when you're a happy company, you do good work. There's a reason, and they're very proud for a good reason. So if you're working with another company, we'll forgive you. Just take whatever your estimate is and call American Energy. They'll come out for free. They'll give you an estimate, and they almost certainly will come in below what the other company does. And some people might say, well, you get what you're paying for. Well, that is true, but you're also talking about a company that has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been in business since 1981. You're going to get guaranteed quality work with them. 916-520-9990. It's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Safer out, coming up next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year, my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back to school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. In 23 while supplies last.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall, chimney, or exterior walls? I hope not, because if you have, they could be indications that you've got a much bigger problem with your foundation. That's where Groundworks comes in. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to stabilize your foundation. Schedule your free inspection at groundworks.com/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job. It's a good one.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. One of the cool sidebar stories to the A's Hall of Fame induction ceremony before the A's play the Reds on September 13th will be the appearance of Reds manager Tito Francona. Francona was the A's bench coach back in 2003 when inductees Hudson, Mulder, and Zito led the A's to the postseason.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy, how do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Your car steering wheel could be a ticking time bomb. At least 24 people have died and many more injured because their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Tens of millions of cars have been recalled. If you suffered cuts that required stitches, hearing or vision loss, or broken bones, please contact us today. You could be owed money for medical bills and other damages.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Just went and got my coffee back because it took so long I had to start the show. And then I forgot to press brew after it has to heat up first.
Okay.
And then you got to press brew, and then it takes forever. And it rather fills the cup.
How many ounces did you set it for?
Whatever the max was, 12. What?
I put it for 10.
Here's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. Watch this. You know what you and my dad have in common?
We're smart men in your lives.
You both have the grossest coffee mugs. He does the same thing. He's had the same coffee mug since like 1974. No joke. It's just stained, and his logic is, and he does the same thing with like he doesn't clean his barbecue. He doesn't rake the grill.
Was he in the Navy?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah. He's good. It adds flavor.
So I got this from my elementary school teacher who was in the Navy of you don't clean your coffee cup.
And what was his reasoning?
If it's just black coffee,
Yeah.
like you're not getting anything that's moldy or anything like that in there, and it's just going to keep. It's like a cast iron pot.
Yeah, like it
Man.
seasons.
Yeah.
It. That's what he says. He goes, you can't get a coffee that tastes like this in any other mug. Like my coffee, and he has one of them old school.
Someone washed it one time, and I thought I was going to lose.
That's the thing. I don't even. Yeah. He has one of those percolator coffee makers where like it's got the little glass thing at top, and he goes, and then.
Yeah, the coffee's there.
He didn't need that Keurig crap. Also, have you guys been reading the stuff about Vegas tourism being down?
Oh,
right, dude. Is there? I'm sure there's like other extenuating circumstances, but could it have anything to do with the fact that it's hot? It's usually overcrowded
and expensive.
It is ridiculously
insanely expensive.
It's stupidly expensive. Now, there's places, if you know them, generally off strip, you can go. I've told you before, John Mole's Roadkill Grill is my favorite barbecue spot anywhere. But that's 10 miles off the strip.
Right.
You try to eat anything in that vicinity at any casino. I was looking, it was what was it? It wasn't Aria, or it was one of the regular old casinos, and it was like the hamburger is like $38. Well, it's like, well, duh.
Jason and I were talking about probably like 15, 20 years ago, Vegas was the spot where you go for a cheap vacation. You'll get like a really good deal on food. You'll get a good rate on
a hotel.
Yep. And the idea was you're going to come and gamble, and that's how they're going to make their money.
That's how they make their money. And then you go to whatever casino and you get the $6.99 steak and eggs for breakfast, and then the whatever rib
buffet
for nothing. Oh, and by the way, while you're gambling, you're constantly being fed drinks and stuff.
Right. Or hey, you've been here long enough, you've gambled enough, we're going to comp you a room.
That's exactly right. And I don't know if it's just they have so overbuilt and they have to do this, or I don't know, man. I don't know how you reverse that.
Well, the whole strip is basically owned by two companies now.
What is it? Wynn and
Harris and Caesars.
Oh, really? Oh,
or not? Harris is part of Caesars. MGM and Caesars.
Oh God, I didn't now MC and Zebra going out about Vegas. I wasn't trying to do that, guys. I was just saying it's expensive. Safer out. Question 1, please.
ESPN now has Leo DeVries as their number 5 prospect in baseball. Are we underrating how good this trade was for the A's?
Yeah, look, it's a prospect. And I remembered it. I always forget. So for you, I use Brian Taylor, and for me, I use Solomon Torres. And
they're busts.
They're busts, and that's gonna happen. But my goodness, if you extrapolate that from a let's say a top 5 prospect ends up being a top 25 player at some point. No offense to Mason Miller, I'll give me a top 25 player, or I don't care who the reliever is, and that's not all they got either. So yeah, remains to be seen. I know A's fans don't want to hear that right now because they've been through it so much, but that trade may end up just being, by the time they probably get to Vegas, might be a big deal.
Yeah, that's when you watch both players, right? What does Mason Miller, who's the main part of that deal, what does he do now for the ongoing part of his career? And then obviously with Leo DeVries, like when does he get called up? What does he look like? What's the impact he has?
He's like 5'9". It's decent. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Mayor McCarty on with
Drive Guys.
Yeah, the Drive Guys yesterday. I mean, no disrespect at all, but he was pushing how Rob Manfred was talking about expansion. We don't have. I wish that wouldn't get brought up. I get it. He has to. We have less than 0% chance of expansion. Negative. Actually, they will contract.
Wow.
Yeah. The only outside shot would be, I don't even think if the A's didn't go to Vegas, but I get it. You got to sell it, and I understand that. And optimism, fine, but
I feel like the A's have a better chance of going to Vegas than John Fisher.
You mean like the A's going to Vegas without John Fisher? Yeah. Even if they don't go to Vegas, I understand possessions 9/10 and all that, yada yada, but again, John Fish would probably sell the highest bidder. We don't have the money. As far as expansion goes, you got Portland, which is already set, Salt Lake City. They're almost certainly going to Nashville. It sounds like Nashville's like the Seattle of MLB expansion. Also, we need to tell these folks too. Somebody in the mayor's office needs to let them know it's not the MLB. It's MLB. It's not the MLS. It's MLS.
It's like a freeway in LA.
You know what? I'll accept that, Jason. I will accept that. Except it's the you don't say the. Whereas in LA, you do say that.
Yeah. Your hometown.
Gross. That's offensive.
50-50 chance he moves there.
Doesn't mean I love it.
Wow.
To move somewhere I hate.
Good.
Well, it's my kid. I sacrifice of a father, right? And all that. I don't want
Your wife good with that?
It doesn't matter. She can stay up here with Mason. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a new endorsement coming. Number 2.
Of all the division leaders in the MLB, who's the one team people aren't talking about enough?
Well, they're starting to talk about the Brewers, but I think they need to talk about the Brewers more.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Best record by far.
Holy crap. And I was looking at some of their stat breakdowns. Like, it was like first in runs, 10th in stolen bases, first in ER. Like, they're dominating. They're absolutely dominating. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to – we've seen this movie before. It doesn't mean they're going to win the World Series or nothing.
Right.
But if you just look at what's going on, holy crap, a plus 163 run differential. Second place, the Yankees at plus 109. Like, they're really, really good. And yeah, they've lost 2 in a row, but boy – did they have themselves a nice streak.
Yeah, incredible run they've been on. They've got the best record going. I was said last week, we just had the great World Series at the Yankees-Dodgers. We might get Brewers-Blue Jays.
I'm here for it, dude.
Yeah,
in the year of Oklahoma City, Indiana.
The MLB will love that.
I think they will. And then let's go, Bills and who's in the NFC that would be tiny? Bills and
well, Lions aren't tiny.
Okay,
they haven't been there.
I'll take that.
Panthers.
Yeah, well, let's make this the year of the little people.
Okay.
Little
and
teams.
then the Kings do it.
I'm here for it, dude. I'm 100% here for it. Well, as we drive towards the postseason, I want to remind you that this is the Make This the summer sales event going on at Hoblet. Right meow. I haven't talked about Hoblet in a while. They got a ton of stuff going on right now, just 5 minutes from the airport in Woodland, whether it's at your certified used car super center with so many vehicles under 20 grand, or if you're going for the big bad boys, every Jeep imaginable, every Ram truck imaginable. Number 3 in Ram truck sales in the country, number 1 in California for a reason. You heard me talking about American Energy earlier. You might see a common thread here when it comes to family owned and operated local. This is not come on out here and greasy sales guys going to descend on you and hard sell. No. Hoblet does everything completely different. For example, MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price. When you have a popular make and or model, a lot of dealers will mark that up. They'll go even beyond the suggested retail price. That's not what Hoblet does. They mark it down. It's about quality, not quantity. Quality and experience, quality and price and value. It's fantastic. No hidden fees, no add-ons, no surprises ever at Hoblet. You can search, select, and save at hobletdodge.com as well. Get up there, see what's going on. Get ready for fall and the cold months. And when you're up there, do me a favor. Say, hey, my guy Carmichael Dave sent me. We'll take a break. When we return, the mayor of Shredville returns. Tim Plow, head coach, UC Davis football next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic, semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sacramento basketball is back. With off-season acquisitions and a retooled Kings roster under new head coach Doug Christie, we're proud to cheer on the Beam team for another exciting season. Don't miss opening night at Golden One Center on Friday, October 24th, when the Kings take on the Utah Jazz. Tickets for all games are on sale now, so be sure to get yours to see DeMontis Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and all your Sacramento Kings. Head to kings.com/tickets to secure your seats now.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Play and win to take your loyalty to new heights at Sky River Casino. Join Sky River Rewards today for a chance to receive up to $2,500 in free play. Plus, you'll be in the know about upcoming special events and offers. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun with rewards that add up and up. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit us to see how. Must be 21 or over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic, semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams.
Everybody knows that Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is the spot to get yourself a brand new car. That's why people are coming from all over. Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville. But they also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes and models, every one of them top quality, hand-selected by General Manager Chuck Dean. Over 70 vehicles below $30,000, over 25 below $20,000. You can see that full lineup at SacSuperstore.com. And if you find a lower price somewhere else, they'll match it. And on top of that, the best car buying experience anywhere.
Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Let me get the hat out.
That's right.
Put it on the mic. This is Jason. We're taking a trip, friend.
Yeah? Where are we going?
We're going to Shredville.
Okay.
You know who we're going to get greeted by?
Who's that?
The mayor.
The mayor.
Mayor of Shredville, the one, the only, UC Davis head football coach, Tim Plow. Tim, Coach, it's Dave's Jason. Good morning.
Boys, it has been way too long. How are we doing?
You know what, Tim? That question stresses me out, and I'll tell you why. It's a trigger for me because I'm fine. Jason, how are you?
I'm great.
Tim, you could be having the worst day ever. And then if you ask me that question and I say we're doing great, I just assumed your mood, which, by the way, I assume you're always awesome and you're like chewing through walls and stuff. But let me be polite. How are you doing?
Oh, man, this is the most exciting time. You got feels like getting close to Christmas morning. You got football coming up in a couple days, and we get to be one of the first games of the year and on ESPN. And so, man, I'm pretty fired up. It's pretty awesome right now.
Yeah, you guys got to get started earlier, I guess, allowed to have camp a little bit earlier than everyone else because you are in this, I guess they call it week 0. What's that adjustment been like to have a runway to this first game, like you said, that's on national TV?
It was definitely an adjustment to start camp early. You know, you kind of lose a week of off-season training. And so you're trying to map out, what is that going to look like? I think the positive thing is because they're going to have FCS teams play 12 games every year starting next year, a lot of people are going to have 0-week games. So we get to kind of try it out first because we're probably going to have to do it going forward, which is good. But, man, it's been a good camp. We've stayed healthy for the most part. We've been working the last 2 weeks on just this game. And so I think the guys are feeling really good. They feel fresh. So we're kind of right where we need to be.
You are a constant. The players are not. They graduate, they move on, they transfer, whatever it may be. Do your camps with your messaging stay constant? And do your camps with your strategy stay constant? The reason I ask is with this influx of players you deal with every year, maybe one year your team's built on speed, the next year it's built on strength. Maybe these kids and your leaders are different mentally overall. Do you change your message and strategy to kind of chameleon with your squads, or does that stay the same generally year to year?
I think the strategy is going to be similar because we're still going to have the same things that I feel like are going to help us win football games in practice, right? Whether that's situational football, these type of drills, hey, we're going to do these tackling drills because you got to be a great tackling team. We're going to do these situational drills because we got to be great at situational football. We're going to still use the same strategy in how we develop the team. The messaging, it will change because the type of team you have is different. Last year, we did have a lot of veteran players that had been here a long time. And so the messaging was a little different for them. This year, we might have more talent, but it's either younger guys that have been here, a few years or a guy that's just gotten here. He's going to be here for a year. I do think that the way that we want to recruit, the way we want to build our team is we want to build it through the high school teams. We want to build it through guys that are going to be here for 4 or 5 years. And because of that, I do think there's a little bit of carryover of messaging because I know that there's enough guys on the team that have heard this and it's important to them and they can keep the same environment. We're not going to bring in, 100 new guys every year. We're going to have a lot of high school guys that have been here 4 or 5 years, and then we'll fill that in with, 10 to 12 grad transfer guys here and there that can fill in some spots for us. So it's not like we have a huge overhaul every year. But depending on the age of your team and kind of what their strengths are, you're going to have to change your messaging a little bit. And specifically for this team, it's about you guys are really talented, but, do you have the ability to make the winning plays late in games? Can you have resiliency within the game? Can you trust each other? Those are the things that we've been talking about a lot.
What's the challenge like, Coach, of trying to ramp that up as fast as you can, as you described? You've got, last year you had Hastings who had played a ton of football for you. Lane Larison, who's, working on making a pro roster. You have a guy that's just such a stud. To now guys that you said may be as good, if not better, but haven't had the reps in the fire. How do you get them as ready as possible for a team that's ranked this week when you play Mercer?
Yeah, the only way to get good at football is to play football, and so we've tried to do as much, live and good on good and, just play football with those guys as much as we can, because then organically things will pop up that we can't even think of. I can't create the situations that happen in a football game all the time. So if we just play football, naturally things will happen, and then we can go back and teach off of it. And, you're trying to get them to make mistakes. Like you're trying to get these guys to make mistakes during practice so you can correct them, and those mistakes aren't happening in the game. So I'm trying to explain to the players, I want you to make mistakes, I just want you to make a new mistake every day. You know, that way we can come back and learn from it and get it corrected so it doesn't happen on a Saturday and cost us. And so we're trying to get them to play as much football as we can so those things happen naturally. But you don't know until you get out into a game, man. You don't know until you get out there and watch them play and realize, okay, we need to work on this. We need to improve that. And, you know, you just hope that doesn't cost you a game or as you're going through it. But it'll be fun with these guys because I think our best football will be the end of the year. And so it'll be fun to watch them grow.
That's good because looking at that schedule right now, at the end of the year, you go number 12, number 2, number 15 as it stands right now, and who the hell knows what rankings is going to be at the end of the year. But you start 4 p.m. Mercer, number 11 in the country on ESPN from Montgomery, Alabama. And, of course, you guys, number 7. Last question. I want to go back to your recruiting. When you're a team – for example, basketball, football, et cetera, a lot of times they'll be in a draft, which I guess is the closest, to recruiting in college football, the draft. And there's the thought of, are we drafting for fit or are we drafting best player available? Do you recruit to fit your team? And like we talked about your team strategies, do you recruit best player available or is it a blend, Coach? How does that work?
Yeah, I would say it's a blend because, you can't overload numbers at a position, especially when your roster's limited, and so you can't just go get 20 receivers because it'll shorten up the other rooms. But I would also say that, hey, if we're going to be maybe short one player in this room and heavy one player in another, but the room we're going to be heavy in, we're going to get a tremendous football player. We have done that many times. And I think the best example I could tell you is in our last recruiting class, we took 3 quarterbacks. And that kind of made people's eyes, bulge out of their head when I would say that sometimes. But the truth is we had a really deep board. We had a deep room. Some of these guys are great athletes. Trent Tompkins came in as a quarterback, and he became an amazing receiver. And Mitch Dixon came in as a quarterback, and he became an amazing tight end. Most of the time in high school, your best players play quarterback. And so we're trying to build the quarterback room. And so we said, you know what? We'll take an extra guy or two because we want a lot of competition in that room. And if they don't pan out, these guys, maybe they move to another position. You just don't know how it works. So I think it goes back and forth, but I would say it's a blend.
Jason, yesterday we were talking about the benchmarks to know when the good stuff's coming. Right. Hard Knocks on HBO, preseason NFL, stuff like that. Coach Plow is a huge benchmark because when we're talking to him, we're almost there, baby. The long drought is over. Football is back. UC Davis Aggies football specifically. Coach, we always appreciate you taking time in the morning through your busy schedule to come on with us. And, man, we look forward to talking to you throughout what is hopefully a really successful season down there in Shredville.
Guys, I don't know if I said this enough last year, but, man, I'm so appreciative of you guys, just talking Aggie football and letting me come on. And I'm hoping that there's enough people out there that listen to this every week and get interested and come out and support the boys because they work hard and it's a good team. And so I'm forever grateful for you guys. Let's head on down to Montgomery. I'm going to go over to a Buc-ee's when I get down there and get a brisket sandwich. Nice. And then head on out to that game and see if we can get a dub.
Looking forward to the movie report next week, Coach, by the way.
Oh, here we go. Okay. It's starting. I can't wait.
Good luck down there. Have a safe trip, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks. It's Coach Tim Plow. He's awesome. We're way late for a break, but it was worth it. When we come back, 3 for Madness. John Wall retires, and I'll tie that into an ex-Sacramento King, along with the LeBron James question just for MC on the chat. We'll do that right after this.
Sports is your home for UC Davis football.
Catch all the action this Saturday with pregame starting at 3:30. Your home for UC Davis football is Sacktown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It is Wednesday. Stepping outside, it's comfortable. As we head into the afternoon, expect to have plenty of sunshine, light northerly winds, and temperatures feeling warmer. Highs today expected mid to upper 90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Elk Grove Honda is proud of Honda's lineup of trucks and SUVs offering compatibility and versatility to the core. From the all-electric Prologue to the Pilot, Honda's most rugged SUV, and from the Street Smart CR-V to the Ridgeline's truckload of capabilities, Honda's lineup also includes the Passport, designed for adventure, and HR-V, just as smart as it looks. See the exciting new models at Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
High Voltage Live boxing action returns to the venue on September 6th as Uppercut Promotions presents Thunder Showdown with 6 big fights on the bill, featuring local lightweight standout Kyle Lockenlally, who enters the ring undefeated. And don't miss a big heavyweight showdown with Chinese heavyweight Junglong Singh and Sacktown's own Vikas Diaw. Thunder Showdown coming September 6th to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Fight card subject to change.
Labor Day, our annual celebration of workers and their achievements, was first observed in New York, and the first Monday in September became a national holiday in 1894. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Each year we commemorate Labor Day with parades, picnics, and family gatherings. And right now, Naturewood Home Furnishings is celebrating with their exceptional whole store Labor Day sale. Would you like to refresh your living room? Would you like to restyle your bedroom? Maybe you want to redesign your home office. No matter whether it's your dining room, kids' rooms, accents, or accessories, Naturewood's unique store-wide Labor Day sale offers savings in every department and savings on every brand like Stanton, Omnia, Stickley, Flex Steel, and all the rest of the award-winning furniture. When it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable Labor Day sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
This is your invitation to the Kohl's Friends and Family Sale, hand-delivered to your speakers. Get 20% off your favorite brands, including Yankee Candle, Cuisinart, Lee & Carter's. So when someone says, "I love that candle," you can say, "Thanks, I got it at the Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. They personally invited me." Yep, consider yourself a VIP. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends August 24th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, "Hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal?" They come out and they either say, "Wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that." Or they say, "We can beat that price." And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990.
$99.90 now. Attention taxpayers. If you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000 and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. Priority Tax Relief.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
By the way, Jason, you were asking me during the break. That was we were talking about a big win yesterday for Huddersfield Town over Doncaster. Old Donnie had been undefeated going in.
Who?
Doncaster. Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie.
And
way to go, Donnie.
Yeah. They man,
real processes.
We should have been down at least 1, if not 2-0 going into the second half, but made some adjustments, end up winning 2-0. Yeah, again, the team coming into the season had not converted a penalty at home in over 5,000 days. They're now 2 for 2 in penalties in the first 2 home matches of the year. So you're hoping it's a special year.
Yeah.
For the Terriers, and they take on Stevenage, top of the table, undefeated.
They take on Donnie. They take on
Stevenage.
Next up is Carl.
Yes, that's at the Aki Stadium this Saturday. If you guys want tickets, I can hook it up.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of, the owner of that team also owns Sac Republic. Kevin Nagel coming on at 9. We haven't had anybody on this week talking about the groundbreaking, and as somebody who is about to acquire it, I was not there. But they saved me a hard hat.
Oh, you got one?
Which will that goes next to my other hard hat from the previous groundbreaking.
Yeah,
and for the Kings, I now have 3 hard hats in my office: Kings hard hat and 2 Republic hard hats.
Okay. Wait, that shouldn't. Which groundbreaking
for Republic?
Yeah,
for the MLS Stadium.
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't that at the same place?
Rail yards?
Yeah,
yeah, but it didn't happen. That was years ago. This one.
What happened? Long story.
The ground got broken.
Yeah. The ground. They just cracked the ground. They didn't break it. That was a ground cracking. This is a ground breaking. Also, we'll talk about this later. Speaking of breaking, there is breaking news in the world of should we just call this a sports broadcast renaissance that we are now in the middle of? It looks like Major League Baseball is close to finalizing their TV deals, which, again, if you believe the reports, Apple is out. ESPN will be acquiring baseball's MLB service, the one that broadcasts all the games locally, pretty much replacing the RSNs, which now further beefs up ESPN's direct product now. And then what's the other one? Netflix gets the Home Run Derby.
Oh,
yeah, I know. That's the rumor. In the meantime, 3 for Madness, question 1.
John Wall announced his retirement yesterday. How would you rate his career?
What I feel with John Wall, I'm just going to remember what could have been. He kind of slides in the what could have been category. John Wall, dude, John Wall's going to be one of those players that old heads 15, 20, 25 years from now are going to say, hey, Here's a guy that never gets brought up, but my goodness, when he was on, and then they'll talk about John Wall, and a lot of people won't remember. And then he just injury bug got him. This was a dude that was a top point guard in the league. I'm just looking at a 3-year stretch here, Jason, from 14 to 17. 17.5 points, 10 assists, 5 boards. Next year, 20 points, 10 assists, 5 boards, 23 points, 11 assists, 4 boards. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's certainly a Hall of Gooder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I know on that they usually have their accolades. What other awards or
what the heck did he
that top right up there?
Okay. 5-time All-Star, All-Rookie Team, All-NBA in 2016-17, and 2014-15 All-Defensive Team. I forgot about that. He could play a little defense.
Yeah, that's sadly probably not enough, though. He was good. I mean, he was really good. He didn't disappoint. You picked one. There was a lot of hype. I remember him as the guy hey, he's the best player in college. He's going to go number 1.
Yeah.
And he lived up to that and was drafted number 1 and was really good. It's kind of one of those things that injuries at the end and the length of his career. It wasn't short, but it was also it felt like there was a little bit more meat left on the bone for his career, and it's too bad for him and the injuries that cut that a little bit short.
I just found this out, Jason. Couple of things here. John is short for Jonathan, but it's John, not Jon. His middle name is Hildred.
Wow.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
It would be pretty weird if his shortened name John John and his full name was Jonathan Jon.
Yeah, what are the rules on that? I feel like that happens though. Maybe not.
Yeah, John from Garfield is Jon.
John Koncak, I think it was a Jon.
John Barry was a Jon, I think.
I think you got Mount John more. John
Bon Jovi.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, though, H.
Yeah.
Also,
That's ironic. That's my name too.
I've never heard these nicknames before. I'm reading off a basketball reference here. Tupac? John Wall's nickname was no. I like this. Optimus Dime? That's a hell of a nickname. I would never heard that. Well, happy trails, Optimus Dime, as John Wall retires. Number 2.
Question 2.
Speaking of Kentucky players, does he join DeMarcus Cousins as Hall of Fame talents that won't make the Hall?
I think he does. Neither of them are going to make the Hall of Fame, but I think they both were Hall of Fame talents. Both drafted 2 top 5 guys out of Kentucky. You know what doesn't get said enough about the DeMarcus Cousins draft? We always lament. This would actually be a fun exercise to go through, and over the last 10, 15 years, what Kings players did they get that were better than where that were not necessarily just steals, but the DeMarcus Cousins draft. The 3 players taken ahead of him, other than John Wall,
right?
Wesley Johnson, Derek Favors, Evan Turner. Evan had a decent. There were some decent.
But Cousins was better than all those guys.
That for the Kings, that was, if you redid that draft, he probably actually still goes 5th, but maybe not. Paul George was 10th. Who do you go back? You draft Cousins or Gordon Hayward? Hayward was 9.
Cousins.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking for
Paul George would be the one.
Well, I think Paul George would be the one. I think if
he's the only one left I saw yesterday.
Yeah,
from that draft class.
Isn't that crazy? Do you go Wall or Cousins?
And what year is this again?
2010.
And LeBron was 03. Still playing.
Oh, we got a LeBron question coming up.
Do I go who or Cousins?
Cousins or John Wall? You're redrafting.
John Wall.
Yeah,
I think.
So you probably go George, Wall,
Cousins.
Okay.
Those could shift. I could be talking to Cousins too.
Same here. I think Cousins probably had the more monster numbers. There's just other stuff that happened.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Either
top 3 though.
Yeah, I think there is zero doubt DeMarcus Cousins had Hall of Fame talent and had a Hall of Fame stretch. When DeMarcus Cousins was enjoying his prime, he was, to me, without a doubt, a Hall of Fame caliber player. I'm not talking about attitude. I'm not, I get there were other things with DeMarcus Cousins, but you had a stretch, Jason, where he averaged 22, 24, 27, 27, 28, 24, and 25 points a game. And to go with that in the same stretch, where are we here? 10, 12, 13, 11 and a half, 11, 10 and a half, 12 and a half, and 13 rebounds a game. That's Hall of Fame numbers, dude. But yeah, not going to get
attitude and the winning, right? It just didn't,
or lack thereof. Yeah.
Right.
And it does make you wonder. It's always a chicken and egg thing. How would DeMarcus Cousins have done? What would his career? I think one of the big what ifs with him. What's DeMarcus Cousins' career if he gets drafted by the Spurs or the Heat or the Warriors or, an established non-wackadoodle franchise that has their, what together with a coach and stability and, again, I'm not trying to get on the Cousins defense bandwagon here, but I think he had like 97 point guards in his first 4 years. Maybe not. Maybe he goes there and it's a disaster as well. I'm not saying this or that, but it is a what if. What if he had come into the league surrounded by a couple of grizzly veterans, Zach Randolph types that knew what they were doing, and he just a bad situation.
Yeah, because never once have you heard it's been, well, he wasn't as talented. It's never been that. It's always been supreme talent. Yes, there's been circumstances that probably he did not cause.
Yeah.
That he was a part of in the environment, but others that he did cause. But he just he couldn't get out of the way of that, and his talent couldn't overcome whatever dysfunction was here and or other stuff that he created as well.
I think you could also argue that those teams that you're talking about, they would have no interest in him to begin with.
No, you're right. It is a chicken and the egg.
The Spurs have famously said he's not
a Spur.
We won't take him.
They were right in retrospect. Yeah. I was also gone, by the way. That reminds me now, DeMarcus had made a comment about his jersey being in the rafters. I'm really torn on this, dude. And I'm landing on no. And I'm a huge documented. I'm a big DeMarcus Cousins fan. Here's my answer. I think of all the jerseys in the rafters, he's better than at least one or two of them. I just think the Kings bar for retiring jerseys is too low.
Yeah, that's what I brought up.
It's less about him.
Right. I think he's I mean, it's debatable, but I also feel like it shouldn't be a debate. So if we both said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that we debated, I feel like I would like the Kings to do more like a Ring of Honor, and he would 100% be 100%. There, and then let's put the jerseys as like the elite, and honestly, in the Sacramento time, that's probably Mitch and Chris.
I think you're right.
Sorry, Vlade. Sorry, Peja.
Sorry, Peja. Sorry, Bibby. Sorry, Doug.
Yeah, and they're not up there.
No, but you're right. Yeah, no, yeah.
But then, like, Yolanda makes sense, and I still say the biggest crime, like, Tisha should be up there.
I agree with you.
She kind of missed when the Maloofs and the arenas and just the Monarchs went away.
Yeah.
But Cousins would be close.
I think he would be very close.
But definite Ring of Honor or some other sort of recognition of the Kings' grace.
It's the freaking Kings. I don't understand why I've never understood why. You have it right there. You have the Kings Royal Court, or there's some play off of that. And I also have thought too, like, this is one of those if I own the Kings thing. At Golden One Center, there should 100% be a walking museum for this franchise that would start with like, just imagine like along the walls or somewhere you could do it really easy. Where it starts out, hey, did you know? And there's like a picture, a black and white picture of whoever the hell founded the team. Did you know the Sacramento Kings are the longest running franchise in the NBA? Started in 1923 as the Rochester Seagrams. Why? Because Seagram's Liquor sponsored it. So that's your first one. And then eventually you get to the highs and mostly lows. The move to Cincinnati, the Kansas City, the move to Sacramento. Oscar Robertson. Then you get into like Jerry Reynolds passing out, stuff like that. You'd have a thing for Ricky Berry and Bobby Hurley, the off-court tragedies. Wayman Tisdale. Imagine a black and white photo of him at the old Arco Arena with that tizzy smile on him, Then you'd have to have Vlade in front of Robert Horry and just the whole thing. And on something like that, you'd have a Cousins where it's not a Ring of Honor. It's not what
is the history of the team?
The history. There is look. This franchise, for the most part, sucks and has sucked forever. That's the brand of the team is they suck. But there is a deep and rich history,
of course,
good and bad,
right,
with this team. There's just I feel like there's wins. There's so few wins this franchise has on the court. There are wins off the court that are just sitting there, none of which. Looking at the time here, we have another question. I don't want to get off on this right now, but hello. No win is bigger. And I'll really start ranting on this before the season starts. It is my yearly thing. It's like Masters tickets is one bit. This is the other bit. There is no bigger win for this franchise that is sitting there begging to be won than Gary Gerald night. The celebration naming the media room after Gary. You have the Jerry Reynolds media entrance. You have the Gary Gerald broadcast media center. His name is in the rafters with a microphone. He gets a presentation at center court during halftime. The standing ovation he deserves. And I will say it once again, and I hate saying this because I'm a karma guy, but it needs to be said. How old is Gary Gerald?
G-Man turned 85 this year.
85. Now, I hope beyond hope, and I knock on wood and throw salt over my shoulder and pray every day that Gary Gerald is calling games till he's 125. But I'm just going to say it this way. Odds are, heavy odds, he has more days behind him than ahead of him. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said it before, and I want to be on record, and I think every Kings fan should feel the same way. If this franchise, let me just say, waits too long to honor him. And by the way, I include in that his wife, Miss Marlene,
right,
being able to see it. I will never, ever, ever forgive them. I will never, ever forgive them. There is, I want this question. Look, there are partners. I love them. Family is honest. I can never I've never gotten a straight answer. It's weird.
Yeah.
There is no reason to not do this. It's a free win. It's a sold-out game. It's enjoyable for the fans. We want to do this. There is nobody connected with this franchise that we're talking about, DeMarcus Cousins. And
through all of it.
They pale in comparison to the guy, the only voice this team has ever known. Oh, and by the way, a perfect ambassador.
Yes.
Like Gary Gerald should be in a rubber room somewhere with everything he's seen right now, dealing with. I have mental problems when it comes to this team. He has, and you know what he does every year? He doesn't lie. He doesn't obfuscate. He doesn't downplay. He's not a homer. He just every year is like, you never know.
Right.
And we're here today, and I'm gonna paint the picture.
Yep.
And you sit next to him
Privilege.
Every single game. You are I'll say it. You won't. You are the absolute heir apparent whenever he's ready. You are the heir apparent to that chair. To me, there is no other choice to be the future play-by-play voice. He's the guy. He's always been the guy. And I just don't get it, Jason. And this is me talking. It's not you. It's not anybody else. This is just Carmichael Dave saying, honor the man.
Yeah.
Please. Before it's too late. I'll say it before it's too late.
Yeah, and we know him so well. He's not asking for that, but he deserves it.
Oh my God, more than anyone.
He would also love it. And he's not like, who doesn't like the praise and all that, but it's deserved. He's loved. He's one of a kind. He's just an incredible human being.
He's the best.
He's great at his job. Still great at his job, by the way.
He's
still
best.
Great. And you're right. It would just be it doesn't have to be like it's another night, but it's like, let's do it. Let's have it happen. Let's get some love out to him. And then it doesn't mean that's his last game. Let's keep going.
What's the What's the loss there?
I don't even.
What's the drawback?
I can't even honestly. Sometimes you're like, well,
right.
I don't even have a well.
Legit. What's the count? There is no counter. God, I'd love to be in one of those business meetings there one time. Just guys, let's go around the table. Why would we not do this? Please give me reasons.
Good at business.
By the way, guy's 85 years old. They moved his seat from courtside to Elk Grove, and he still calls the games.
Right. Yeah. I'm not. This isn't even a well. It's like sometimes maybe it's the last game. Well, it's not. So why are we waiting for that? We don't. He's not stopping. No. He loves it. He's still good at it. So let's honor him. It's an easy, like you said, easy win.
Easy win. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
LeBron James is already the all-time scoring leader, the first to play with his son, and the first to play as a teen and a 40-year-old. But this season, he will pass this player for most career seasons.
Did
who?
Yeah, who? So I was surprised. The all-time record for most seasons played in the NBA. LeBron's going to pass him this year.
Okay, I have a couple of thoughts in my mind. Is it kind of random to you or no?
You mean like Udonis Haslem random because it's not him, but like, are you saying like
that?
No, this is a very good player.
Hall of Famer?
Yes, first ballot.
Kareem?
No.
Parrish? I have Kareem. Oh, Vince Carter.
Yes, right.
Okay, yeah.
Vince Carter.
The random one I was thinking was Kevin Willis.
It's like what? Right? No, totally, exactly. And he's up there.
Vince Carter. Yeah.
When I read it, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because remember when he was a King, I was like, well, this is it. I still think he had like 3 more years after Sacramento.
Right.
Like that.
But when I think of Vince, I don't think of the longest tenured season player in the NBA history.
Wow.
He went to North Carolina. So, anyways, another.
Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm saying he didn't come out of high school.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying he played in college. I think 2 years,
at least. I would say.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, so it could have been even crazier. Had he been a high school guy like LeBron or somebody others. All right, we'll take a break. When we come,
he went to North Carolina.
I know, right? When we come back, Chris McCaffrey. Let's check in with him. What are your expectations, and where do you rank him with the running backs taking injuries into account? We'll talk about it next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Good for him. From the 209, Dave, what if you turn this into his bit into a bit, continue to pretend like you don't know? I don't hate that.
No, Kyle's going to narc on us.
Yeah, he will. Kyle's a narc.
What a narc.
You know how you know he's a narc?
How?
Those pants. Could that be our new promo, please, instead of Weird Media?
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your priceless vinyl collection. Sure, you sleep on a futon because the money most people would have spent on a bed you spent on more records. But forget the fact that you can stream just about any song ever created for a few dollars a month. No, you need to listen to music in the most difficult way possible. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is your invitation to the Kohl's Friends and Family Sale, hand-delivered to your speakers. Get 20% off your favorite brands, including Yankee Candle, Cuisinart, Lee & Carter's. So when someone says, I love that candle, you can say, thanks, I got it at the Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. They personally invited me. Yep, consider yourself a VIP. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends August 24th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
I'm so excited.
Oh boy. Good boy.
I look. I'm gonna talk about the politics of it. I love Tally. Tally is arguably my favorite South Park character.
When he's trash.
When isn't he? Wait, wasn't there a Tally Goes to Rehab episode?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm excited for it's been a long time since we've seen Tally, so I'm here for that. Also, we're talking about this new rumored MLB package, and NBC will get involved in it too.
Okay.
It's not finalized. Everyone's saying it's not finalized, but if it does go through the way it sounds like, NBC will have Sunday Night Football in the fall, Sunday Night Basketball in the winter, and Sunday Night Baseball in the summer.
Sports.
Also, Jason, Yahoo Sports.
Yahoo.
I didn't even know they're still around, dude. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I just thought Yahoo was kind of, I don't know, just not doing their thing. Hey, anyways, they're announcing a new online network that will feature over 60 hours a week of original programming. I saw some of the titles, including our good friend Ariel Hawani will have his show on there as well.
Okay.
I wonder where they're based. No, I just wonder. I'm just curious. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Chris McCaffrey's based in San Francisco.
Yes, he is.
Levy Stadium, if you will.
Home of this year's Super Bowl. Maybe he'll play the Super Bowl in his home stadium.
It would be almost the second time the 49ers have done that.
Almost. Yeah.
Stanford Stadium.
Yeah.
Still the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Well, Christian McCaffrey might be the biggest enigma of this draft. He really is.
Like fantasy
football draft. Sorry. Yeah. Cause a lot of us are having I'm having my drafts this weekend and one, I think next one of my drafts is next. It's like next.
I have 3
this weekend.
No, the day after Labor Day, 3 Tuesday night, 2 days before the start of this.
Wait, you said 3 Tuesday night?
Uh-huh.
Girth.
7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock.
How are you going to do 2 at the same time?
Magic. I have to.
Oof.
Yeah.
Jason's a veteran. This isn't his first rodeo.
You know how you're in an old man league? And by the way, I'm the youngest guy in this league.
Oh, wow. How do you know?
Because I
pay my taxes.
The one I'm in, Phil's league, the one that's the auction league. It's Monday at noon.
Labor Day. No,
Monday the 25th.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Okay,
at noon on a work day.
Well, you can do it.
You've already worked by that time.
Showing you my schedule here. You see what's next to it? I just realized that.
Why?
I don't know.
What's that all about?
Let's ask management.
Yeah, you're right. He's here.
Chris, here's the problem with that. Also, Monday the 25th at noon is the all-staff San Francisco 49ers meeting. That's what I have in my calendar.
I have it in mine, too.
Yeah. Is that happening?
Should be.
Well,
I hope so.
I'll be multitasking. Actually, not a bad place to. Hey.
Well, you'll be in person at the draft, right? Is it an in-person draft?
It's an online draft.
Is this the auction one?
Yeah.
What's crappy is Dave is going to be interjecting. Hey, guys. $15 too much?
100% right. Hey, who do you spend this money on?
Yeah. Speaking of 49ers, how much do I spend on McCaffrey? I think those. Hey, look, you're around a room of sports people.
That's what I'm saying. How great is that? I'm in a room of sports experts. I'm going to say something, and it's not a lie. This is a factual statement. I'm in a room of professional sports industry members.
True. And even more, what if on Friday when we talk to Dave Richard, we work out a deal that he drafts for you? He's Dave.
He is.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Dr. Richard.
Okay, here's the problem with this drop you're doing. This is the Roger Rabbit syndrome.
Huh?
During the movie Roger Rabbit, when the judge was looking for Roger Rabbit, he was hiding out in the bar, and Bob Hoskins was trying to cover for him. The judge kept going around, going, shave and a haircut. And he right. And the whole point was Roger couldn't resist saying 2 bits, which he resisted the first 3 or 4 times. And then finally he busts through, says 2 bits, and then gets grabbed by the neck, and they're getting ready to throw him in the dip. Right?
Okay.
You remember that?
Sure.
Interesting thing about that movie, too, by the way. That was before people cared about trademark infringements. The only time you ever will see Disney characters and Looney Tunes characters and all Hanna-Barbera, they all were in that movie. Ain't happening today. Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
It happened in Chippendale.
When was this?
2023.
I think you're a liar.
Who else was in there?
If you're a fan of Roger Rabbit, check out Chippendale.
Is it live action?
Yes.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. And Andy Samberg and John Mulaney are the voices of Chippendale.
You know who Chippendale were based on?
The dancers?
Mm-mm. Indiana Jones and Magnum P.I.
The cartoon. The show.
Yeah.
Not like the original 50s Chippendale.
No.
Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, I see that.
Hold on here. Chippendale characters. You had Bambi, Goofy, Mickey. Yeah, dude, those are Disney characters.
Gumby.
Gumby?
He's not Disney.
Well, who gives a...
Oh, they had Ugly Sonic. Specifically Ugly Sonic.
All I'm seeing is... I'm seeing... Who? Pokey?
Yeah, if you had Gumby.
Baloo, Bambi, Goofy, Mickey, Scrooge, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
All 3?
All of them. Monterey Jack.
Who's that?
From Chippendale.
Zipper, the helpful sidekick. I don't see any non-Disney character. Darkwing Duck. Pluto. I see no non-Disney characters in this casting. JS. So.
Oh, Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja
So
Turtles.
here's my issue with that drop. by the way.
Yeah,
I did not know we exited.
MC Scat Cat's in it too.
MC Scat Cat's from a Paula Abdul video.
Not Disney.
Dork. I'm talking about like Looney Tunes, like actual. I'm not talking about your C-list cartoons, dude. I'm talking about A-list, bro.
He-Man.
Not He-Man. I'll kind of accept He-Man, but this is not a Looney Tunes Disney crossover. He-Man was created because what was it? They wanted a toy that came from not the movies. That whole thing was a marketing. He-Man was created to sell action figures. There's a really cool documentary on it.
Oh, I guess the Muppets are owned by Disney.
Yes. The problem with that drop, though, is that every time he plays the Richard Kimball thing, I want to get into the whole thing about Provacid. I don't want to go.
Is that a problem?
It's very distracting because that's where I want the show to go.
Randy Marsh, McGruff the crime dog.
What happened to McGruff? Is he still around?
Solving crime.
What is it? What was the thing? Only you can prevent crime. No, that's Smokey the Bear.
Take a bite out of crime.
Yeah, take a bite out of crime. Remember McGruff as a kid?
Fred McGriff and McGruff.
Yeah, crime dog. Where is that? Where's the messaging from our cartoons? The G.I. Joe messaging?
Oh, nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Whatever happened to that? Where'd they go?
That's one to grow on.
Gas grab. This is why,
like School of Rock.
Yes. Or what was the one about making a bill?
I'm just a bill.
Yeah.
Is your mom there?
No, I'm home alone.
Well, you won a prize. What's your address?
42 Oak Street. Hey, Roblox, some stranger's bringing me a prize.
A stranger, huh? All he wanted to bring you was trouble. Remember, never tell anyone you're home alone and never give anyone your address.
I'll say Mom can't come to the phone.
Smart thinking.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Wait, he told him he was alone.
Huh?
He told him he was alone.
Yeah, but that was dude. Okay, some of these I don't think are real messages.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
Hey, it smells like pork chop sandwiches.
I don't think G.I. Joe PSA body massages is a real one.
I never know.
Whoever created that was not paid enough and is a genius. No.
I'm not gonna.
I'm trying to think of those ones that you could use.
I'm just looking for we got a break here, but here's one. Here we'll go to break with this. This is something about a shipwreck. I think this is.
I'm running away from home. My parents are mean. Where'll you go? I'm not sure, but I'll show them.
That's right. You'll show them how mean you can be.
Shipwreck.
Isn't it better to try to solve problems instead of running away from them?
I could try talking to my parents again.
Yeah, tell them how you feel. And remember, running away
leads nowhere. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
What was with Shipwreck and the bird on his shoulder?
What they didn't show is that kid went home to try to talk it out. He got grounded for like 4 weeks.
Hey, knowing is half the battle.
Parents were like, dude. You're on dishes for a year. We'll take a break. So anyways, Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Big enigma.
Big year.
Big year. Hey, they're going to need it.
Yes.
They're gonna need it. If who they just Jeff somebody they just put on season-ending IR. Good analysis, Dave. Is a running back. Isaac Guerrero.
Get ready.
Gonna need him. Hey, you know what, Jason? It's the more you know.
Yes.
The more you know. We'll take a break when we come back. Hey, college football kicks off this weekend. I think I figured out what one team's going to be doing this year is they're having an insanely silly quarterback battle. And also the guy with maybe the most pressure on his shoulders in the entire country. We'll visit with that.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Good for him. From the 209, Dave, what if you turn this into his bit into a bit, continue to pretend like you don't know? I don't hate that.
No, Kyle's going to narc on us.
Yeah, he will. Kyle's a narc.
What a narc.
You know how you know he's a narc?
Ow.
Those pants. Could that be our new promo, please, instead of Weird Media?
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Woodland. Chad, what's going on for the Make This the Summer Sales event?
Now is the time to enjoy all California has to offer, and what better way than a brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler? And right now you can save up to $10,000 off MSRP. Don't miss your chance to save on one of America's best-selling SUVs.
What's this I hear about 50 vehicles under 20 grand?
Yes, at the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter, we have nearly 200 vehicles in stock, including Hemis, diesels, heavy duties, 4x4s, and 50 under $20,000. So whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet. We're a fifth-generation family dealer, and when you buy from Hoblet, you're treated like family because you become family. Don't miss our award-winning customer service and some of the best prices you will find on the truck of your dreams.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
10,000 total net savings on select new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon X after 5,000 factory rebates and 5,000 dealer discounts. 3 at this net savings. Sample VIN 622117. See dealer for details.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection, 0.5 milligrams.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Ready, set, win big. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Go on a culinary adventure at one of Europe's biggest food events coming to the Americas, Terra Madre. Discover more flavors to savor, more ideas to chew on, more voices shaping the future of food. Join chefs Alice Waters, Sean Sherman, and Jeremiah Tower for tastings, pop-ups, food demos, and panels, all celebrating good, clean, and fair food for all. Terra Madre Americas, September 26th through 28th in Sacramento. Savor the journey. Visit TerraMadreUSA.com for more details. Terra Madre Americas is supported by Sacramento International Airport and brought to you by Slow Food and Visit Sacramento.
Time now for your Sacktown Sports 49ers report, brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located beside the Vacaville outlets. Jake Moody hit a walk-off game-winning 59-yard field goal on Saturday as the 49ers beat Las Vegas 22-19. Moody had 5 field goals on the afternoon. Brock Purdy played, and he was 5 of 7 for 66 yards in the opening series. 49ers play their final preseason game this Saturday. Listen right here at 5:30 p.m. on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins. only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Is Rush the Tool of the 70s, 80s? Here's what I mean. Like, there's always a band, I think, every decade that, like, everyone's like, dude, this band is undeniably amazing. They're, like, solid. There's no weaknesses. Musically, they're insane.
So what they say about Tool?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, they do. They
do.
But then, like, they're not the most commercially successful. Not that neither of them are commercially successful, but they're just not, you know. Yeah. Also, I got asked this question yesterday. I didn't get asked. It was on social media. Sorry. Who is the number one living musical artist?
I think there's more than one.
Not like you got to pick the top of the pops, man. Like the
McCartney.
most. That was mine. Was McCartney. I think he probably was the consensus, but there were. I saw a lot of Bob Dylan's. A few people said Madonna.
Yeah,
but the whole conversation came because it started with Michael Jackson.
Billy Joel, is that too much?
Yeah.
Elton John.
I don't know. Like both are iconic.
Yeah. Sting also.
Yeah.
Group.
I just don't know. I don't think anyone. I mean, what's his face? Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Has got to be in there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone I don't think Pete Townsend or David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. I don't. Those are huge bands, iconic, right. All that. I don't think they're there though. Yeah, I think it is. Well, I mean, obviously it's subjective.
Yeah.
I think it's McCartney.
Yeah.
Who? Who do you put ahead of him?
Oasis.
Noel Gallagher.
I heard somebody yesterday say that Oasis was just slightly more popular. Jet.
Oh, okay. I remember when Jet was playing all those stadiums.
Hey, man, Jet had a good 2-album run. Let's not lie. Jet had a really good 2-album run. And
Jet's greater than Jet.
I will say Oasis likes their fans more than Paul McCartney likes his fans.
Oh, what was this you sent me yesterday? FaceTime or something? Noel Gallagher FaceTime something. Liam, whatever.
No, you weren't paying attention to what he said.
I wasn't.
He said, we love you. He's like, no, we're not the Stalls. Yo, the Stalls.
Oh,
we couldn't do this without you.
Well, they didn't do it for 12 years.
You don't think Jets are greater than Jet?
I'm biased. I love Jet. I don't know what Jet is the John Wall of the music industry. They had like a really, really good 2-album run and fell
of the same song
off. No, they did not. Don't you dare.
You could tell it hit a little close.
It did because it's not true.
Anger behind
it. Yeah, Cold Hard Bitch and Are You Gonna Be My Girl, which I get. Both. But then you had like Shine On and you had Look What You've Done.
Shine on, I'm gonna shine on.
No, it doesn't. No, it's got a choir in it. Ooh, Robert Plant. That's a good one. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rabbit hole, but honestly, I don't even Plant. I'm trying to knock McCartney off.
Birthdays later.
Robert Plant. Ooh.
You don't want to add Taylor Swift to the argument?
I mean, to be fair, you kind of have to. And to be honest with you, she's going to sell out an arena quicker than McCartney is right now. But I don't think she's more iconic.
But she makes more money.
She does.
Beyonce.
Pretty iconic. Beyonce.
Robert Smith.
Just go straight to hell, dude. Yeah, I it's a fun conversation, but yeah, I don't. What about Post Malone? No. You're telling me Post Malone with hits like "Why Don't You Love Me"? Wait for it.
What the heck?
I think that is so hilarious. Also, not gonna lie, catchy song. That's a very 80s song, dude.
Yeah.
And I think it was, it was done in the 2000s.
What the heck?
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Throwing out names,
I mean, he's pre-Malone.
Lionel Richie.
I mean, now you're speaking to me,
Yeah.
but I think like Phil Collins, like you and I, yeah. Anyway, Jason Ross.
Sure.
Morrissey. Surprised you didn't bring that up. He did bring up Bob Smith. Why did I put that in there? Hey, college football is getting ready to kick off. And Jason, you and I are both excited here.
Yes.
Have you been following at all this weird quarterback controversy in New Orleans? It's like what's that guy's name we never know how to pronounce? Tyler Slew.
Yeah, like Shaw or something.
Yeah, and a couple
Spencer Rattler.
They're not going to be great.
No,
right?
I don't think so.
But here's what I think's happening, dude. I think the New Orleans Saints are going to be the worst team in football.
Okay.
And I think they're going to do it on purpose.
Who are they tanking for? Wembanyama?
Arch Manning. Oh, yeah. This is interesting because Arch takes over this year full time for number 1 Texas.
Yeah, just after his he's really close with Archie, excuse me.
Archie.
Yeah. And said no, he's playing a couple years in college.
Yeah.
What if New Orleans is available?
Yeah, then grandson comes out and goes, I don't know where he got that. I didn't tell him that.
Yeah.
Then Archie had to go back and clean it up and say, well, I'm not really part of the football journey.
Right. But what a different, there's some people, him included, that I think could make a lot of money in NIL money, and I think he is.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, why go pro? Well, you can make more money in the pros. You can, but they're just in a different situation. They've got generational wealth across that family.
Are they the most famous sports family in the country, the Mannings? Is there another, since we're talking about iconic, musicians?
The Jameses.
LeBron and Bronny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go Peyton, Eli, Archie, Arch.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are.
The Berries? I mean, not as feel like it's current and topical.
Bonds?
No. Rick?
Oh,
John,
yeah.
Grant, Scooter? But they're not top of mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough because NFL's number 1. And you're talking about now 3 generations soon to be NFL players. 4 Super Bowls between them.
The Rhodeses.
I don't even want to know.
Dusty, Gold Dust, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. The Tatises.
Mm-hmm.
Or would it be Tatai? We'll take a break. It's going to be a strange year. But real quick, when we come back, because we're going to talk about Keegan Murray. Yeah. But I do want to, I wanted to ask this yesterday. I want you guys to think about this during the break. What are the rules for me this year when it comes to college football? Because I'm really, really lost. And what I'm talking about is obviously I'm a Florida State guy.
Yeah.
But I now have ties to USC.
I mean, I think Jason and I covered it yesterday.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
No.
No?
No, you're not. Why would you be a USC fan?
Because my kid.
She's
on the team?
You know what? Yesterday they had a little talk in the football, and Lincoln Riley came out. He said, "You guys are just as much part of the teams, something, whatever." Is USC really scoring that touchdown without the trumpet section? Probably not. Spirit of Troy. We'll take a break when we come back. What? No, I'm saying peace on earth, dude.
No, you're not.
This is that.
No,
this
it's not.
with the. When we come back, hey, what's next for Keith? Sound like Adam Sandler or Chris Farley? No, you didn't. When we come back, Keegan Murray turned 25 yesterday. He was in celebrity birthdays. Let's talk about his future. Let's talk about it next.
The Allen
Shut up.
Show.
Somebody was talking about the Raiders and how good Derek Carr looked and how they wanted to do the sit him for a year thing, but it's just really hard when you got a Lamborghini in the garage and you want to test it out and drive the Lamborghini around. And who is the Lamborghini in the garage right now for the Kings? Is it Keon? Keegan can't be the Lamborghini. Keegan's playing.
You can listen to the Allen Style Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Stockton Honda cranks up the savings with amazing deals during the Honda Summer Event happening now. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, you'll find unbeatable selection, serious savings, and top dollar for your trade. From quick crosstown drives to full-blown road trips. Wherever you're headed, Stockton Honda is ready to help you get there in style. Start your summer adventures at Stockton Honda or StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com. Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Ooh, ma. What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs. You sound very calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees. Ooma. Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Gas prices climbing again? Rude. With 17 fuel-efficient Toyota hybrid models to choose from, you've got options. Get a great deal right now on the fuel-sipping 57 MPG 2025 Prius at Toyota's national sales event now through Labor Day. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan. Get to your local dealer for Toyota's national sales event today. Toyota, let's go places. See your Toyota dealer for Toyota Care details and exclusions.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here for Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room, inviting you to come join them every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. It's a safe and friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, and it's conveniently located right there in downtown Sacramento. And remember, best food, best service, best games, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Berlard.
Sorry, we were playing.
What is that?
Well, I don't know. Oh, we were playing. We have this little rubber football in here, and we're playing. I'm kicking field goals. Dare I say I'm really good at that? I'm much better at that than actual field goal kicking. Oh, and Jason's getting injured.
And Leon's getting larger. Oh,
I think that's speaking of FSU. That's wide right.
So what are the rules?
What are the rules, dude? So let me be clear, man. I don't care about USC. I don't care about USC football. I've grown up hating USC, but is there like a slight requirement here where I know I'm going to be more interested because I'm going to be watching their games looking for my kid.
Okay.
I understand. And by the way, I'm aware that she's a trumpet player in the band. She's not like running back, I get it. But by osmosis now, like they win, she's going to be happy.
Sure.
And, when I
if
go
they
down,
lose, is her day gonna be ruined?
No, because she doesn't care about sports.
Exactly.
But it's more of the like, yay, sports ball, we won, everyone's happy. She'll be happy because everybody's happy, not because he had 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. And I guess there's this whole thing. I don't know all of it yet. I got to find the email. I think Melissa has it, but for the game next weekend, right? It's not just like go to the game. They do this whole thing where like the band gathers in the thing and they play and everybody gathers and then they all march to the other thing and past the thing and they do a thing with Tommy Trojan and then it's a whole thing to the stadium. And so, we get in there and we're going to be with her. I'm just going to be watching her and rooting for it. I am not a USC football fan. Is it possible? Is it okay to be a USC marching band trumpet section fan?
Sure.
Do they have,
Yeah, we don't have a problem with that.
Okay. All right. Then maybe that's the rule then. But if I'm rooting for them, aren't I by proxy and as a secondary rooting for the team?
No.
I think you can easily go to the game and have zero, like you want to be entertained, but you're like, I really don't care if they win or lose because I don't know that you do. And I think the example would be if they were playing Florida State.
Oh,
that's your team, right?
Smoke them. Smoke
Florida State?
No, smoke USC. No, screw USC.
Yeah, there you go. So you don't really care about them. You care about her.
I do.
Yeah.
I do
and
care.
And the fact that she doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She might even be after the game. Did we win?
I know, but I wonder. Hold on. Oh no, you're sleeping. I'm sorry. Are you sleeping, baby?
I got woken up by an emergency alert, which was the perfect way to be waking up.
Oh wait, hold on. By the way, I should probably tell you
Woken
this.
up.
You're on the radio right now. Nobody can see you though, but you're on the radio. Nobody can see you.
Tell.
What?
I think I could.
Oh, because you can see the studio in the background. Hey, we were just discussing. So you know what my favorite college football team is, right? Do you remember?
Yeah, Florida State.
Okay, of course. And why am I a Florida State fan?
Because your parents went there and they met there.
And who are my parents to you?
My grandparents.
What do you call them?
Nani and Papa.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So we're discussing whether or not it's okay for me to root for USC, even though I don't like USC's football team and never have, but my daughter is in the marching band. What do you think?
I think it's pretty straightforward and you don't have to think about it too much.
Then
you don't have to think about it at all.
Then what's the answer, Smarty Pants?
The answer is root for USC and Florida State.
Root for both?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a college football person. Just root for both.
Well, you just said it was straightforward, though.
Well, it's straightforward that you should root for the team that your daughter is associated with.
Guys, your thoughts?
Disagree.
No. Yeah. He's rooting for you, not for the school.
Right.
Well, then root for me and not for the school.
Also, she's not having it right now. Yeah. She just woke up. She's me when she wakes up. Hey, also didn't get a text from you last night.
I apologize.
Wow, that is the right answer. I have no comeback to that. That's okay. Do you have another big long day today, or are you good?
We have a shorter band day today, so we have more time to do other things. We are getting fitted for uniforms for our Trojan marching band fits, our outfits, our uniforms.
When do you get them?
I'm not exactly sure. It says on the itinerary that it's a uniform checkout today. So
yeah, it's a $40 deposit.
What?
It's a $40 deposit
for the uniform.
Yeah.
Because are you sure? Because
that's what the email said.
That was the amount for
the instrument. Yeah, it said for the. We'll deal with that later. I got to go do a show, but listen. Lastly, apparently every band member gets 2 free tickets, and an email is going to go out on Monday. Can you please check your email, because I think I'm coming down for that. So we need those tickets, and we might need 3.
Okay.
Okay, which apparently is really easy for you to do. But I know you don't. You don't check your email.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I miss you and I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too. Okay. Fight on.
Okay, you got to. Hey, hold on. Do it again. What?
Fight on,
Jason.
What'd
she say? Wait, what'd you say? Oh my God, okay, I love you, sweetheart. I gotta go. I gotta work with this guy. I love you. Bye-bye. I didn't. She hasn't even been there a week. She hasn't even been there a week. I've never done this on the air before, I think in 20 years. I'm going to do it right now for the first time. I would like to publicly apologize, Jason, to you. I did not know that was going to happen. That's live radio. I didn't plan on it. I can only do what I can to raise my child. She is her own person now. That was offensive, and it was uncalled for, and I'm embarrassed. And I sincerely apologize to you. I did not know that was going to happen. And she and I will be having a conversation about that later.
I appreciate your apology, but
I know
it needs to come from her.
Can I say I was very impressed
with what?
With what she did.
With what she did?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
When you asked, like, hey, how come you didn't text me last night? She goes, well, and like in real time, she's like, I don't want to have this argument right now.
That's exactly
I
what she
apologize.
did. That's exactly what she did. Because off air, Daddy, I'm very busy and I don't have time to text you 500 times. Hi, JR. Hey,
I already love your daughter more than you.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Not hard to do. She was great. Way to give her a hard question. Who are my parents to you? That's a hard college
I just
question.
wanted her to say Nani. I just wanted the college kid to say Nani and Pop Pop on the radio.
You absolutely have to root for the Trojans. Your daughter is a student there. It is just part of the process, my man. And guess what? Florida they're not touching each other this year, right? And they have the same colors, and they're on the other side of the country. You get going on the Trojan. Let's have a little UCLA, USC war right there in the conference room. I know Chris could be the mediator, but yeah, you have to be a Trojan fan. Your daughter is a band member there.
Let's do a quick test, by the way, Jason. I know you were looking at me. What did he do that was incredibly wrong in what he just said? Did you pick up on that?
I think so.
Why would I care? Why would I possibly care what Florida's going to do this year?
He mentioned
Florida State, whatever.
Thank
Same
you.
place.
No, it's not.
That own country. Gator, Seminole, come on. Anyway, no, I get it. But USC, you're a Trojan fan. That's it, right?
Trojan fan. No,
and listen, I have a friend whose daughter goes to Oregon, and she's a flag girl. Well, I forget what they call that team. And it is so awesome to. No, not the Ducks. The actual people that hold the flags. There's a name for it.
No, the Oregon. You said no. Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel stupid. Hey, so anyway, we follow them now, and I just love it because I got a friend whose daughter's in, quote unquote, the band, and she gets to travel and all this stuff, and it's freaking awesome. So buy in and go. You're paying too much money.
Oh, I'm buying in, JR. Trust. I didn't know she was going to say that, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave. Not me, but on the phone.
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Hey, good.
Hey, it could be worse. My brother-in-law was a big UCLA booster, and his son committed to USC as a tight end.
Ooh.
So he wore a shirt that said USC, but refused to wear the mustard and ketchup. So you might want to go that route. You can wear USC, but avoid the colors.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm landing. Is I will wear USC if it says USC dad, USC parent.
I thought yesterday we established you're just going to wear
what
like that.
Oh, no. I'm saying like in general, like I might come in here and, you
don't have to do it in here on the weekend.
What about like USC? If there is marching band merch, which I don't think there is.
Probably is. They want your money.
That is actually true. There's probably a whole line. Like, but like, can't I? Like I said, I can be a fan of the marching band with no affiliation to the school and no affiliation to their football program.
Yes,
I am a USC marching band, Spirit of Troy diehard. I don't care about the school,
and they need your daughter's tuition because they hardly bring anything in.
That's right. I'm supporting them. Dave, if USC makes it to the playoffs, you'll be supporting your daughter there and the team she plays for, right? Yeah. Right? I would. You can definitely root for USC until Florida State and USC meet in the national championship, and let's be real, that's not happening. Okay, that's not necessary. Also, you forgot Dom and Rey Mysterio. Somebody wants you to know. We were doing families.
Eddie Guerrero and Dom Mysterio.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So what's next for Keegan Murray, Jason?
Yes.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. That's going to happen from time to time. I'm multitasking. I needed to fit in my good morning with my kid and the show, and I apologize. I didn't get a good night call last night. I'm going through it, man. 25.
Yeah, old man Keegan yesterday.
The gist of this question and this segment is what's next? What's his ceiling? What's his floor? And can I tell you something, Jason? Yeah. I've covered this team a long time. I've seen a lot of players come in and out. I am incredibly confident in telling you that when it comes to Keegan Murray, I have no clue.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a fair answer because I feel like there's been a time like Keegan, he's untouchable. Like, look, they drafted him. He's developing. Don't move Keegan. Totally understand that.
Yeah.
But when that's the premise, then what's the end game? So then the assumption is there's this lofty ceiling.
Yes.
I don't know where his is. And I think to Keegan's credit and maybe detriment at the same time, I think he's very moldable and will fit in. So like last year when they added DeRozan, not shocking to me that some of his numbers went down.
Sure.
Because that Fox needs to be fed and Sabonis and
a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, ahead of him.
Right.
And he's going to concentrate on defense and be a two-way guy, and that's great. But at what point, if you're kind of the guy that, hey, nobody thinks they should trade him because they like what he is, like who he is, and like what he can become, can he become then a number 2 on a team or a number 1 on a team? And right now it doesn't appear that way, but does he have to be more aggressive or demand like, no, this is my team and I'm the best player, which I don't know that he is that, or does he have that potential, or is that just crazy talk?
I think the big problem, Jason, and you hit on it perfectly, is that I don't know. Like, for example, let's say, I hope this doesn't happen. Oh, I won't use hurt. I'll use traded. But my point is, let's say DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine aren't playing next year for whatever reason. I don't know what would happen if Keegan Murray was given the number 1 slot. I mean, literally the number 1 go-to guy on the team. I don't know, because we've never seen that. For most of his career, his rookie year, his job was to stand in the corner.
Yeah.
And do what he could. We're like, well, can he create his own shot? We've seen him be able to create his own shot. We've seen him be able to hit from outside. We've seen him be able to penetrate. We've seen him obviously play plus defense. I don't know if Keegan Murray's ceiling is Mikal Bridges with slightly worse defense and better offense, or if he's just who he is now at 25. But the wild card is that he's never had that opportunity to be the number one guy.
Yeah, and he snuck in there in that rookie season. Remember, had that crazy game against Utah where he had, like 47?
Yes.
Or second year, whatever it was. And it showed the ability that, man, obviously he got crazy hot, hit a bunch of threes, but he took over a game.
Yes.
And, okay, that's one example. I don't know that he's done it a ton, but can he? If it's like, if he's asked to be that guy, and I don't think right now, to your point, like with LaVine, with DeRozan, even with Sabonis to some extent, I don't think that's what he's going to be asked to do, but could he? And at some point, some guys do break through, and it's like, wow, that guy's really developed. That guy's become the guy. It doesn't seem like that's his path, but where is it? What is his path? And there's nothing wrong with being that second or third option on a good team. Well, this team hasn't been that good of a team. I don't know. It's just, I think he's just in an interesting spot. Not that they have to make this grand decision on him. And Scott Perry's here new for this time around. I wonder what his overall thoughts are.
Yeah.
If he thinks, oh no, we want to build with Keegan and have him a key part of the next 5 years, or is it just he's just another important piece to the team? Not the most important piece, but an important piece. I just kind of don't know where we're going with him.
This isn't a catch-all, Jason, but I was bringing this up while you were breaking that down. Usage rate, because it kind of ties into what we've been talking about, which is, well, what kind of chance does he have? And I haven't looked at these numbers. I was just bringing them up as we go. So he's no longer with the team, but he's been with the team the bulk of Keegan's career. De'Aaron Fox's usage rate with the Kings last year, 29.1%. All right, 29.1% is what his usage rate was as a member of the Sacramento Kings last year. So I don't want to get too nerdy with you guys, but when you're talking about usage rates, how would I break this down? Let me see if they've got just a real easy. It's basically what percentage the guy is, and some nerds are going to get mad at me, but it's what percentage the team uses, XYZ type of dude, right? So,
do you have a comp of another player on the team?
As a matter of fact, okay, an estimate of the percentage of team plays used by a player while they're on the floor. So, yes, I do. So, for De'Aaron Fox, his usage last year was 29.1% with the Kings. DeMarcus Sabonis.
It's the same as Keegan.
Keegan's usage rate?
Didn't you say 29.1 for Keegan?
No. If I did, I apologize.
Those
were both De'Aaron Fox. Okay. DeMarcus Sabonis last year with the Kings, usage rate 21.6. That's down from 22.2, but you get kind of the idea. DeMar DeRozan, usage rate 25%. Zach LaVine, usage rate 23.7%. Keegan Murray, usage percentage 15.
Yeah. So what if he's at 20?
What if he
22?
What I want to know, I would love to know this, Jason. What if he was at 29, which is what Fox was like? I want to know.
Right.
What if, and to your point, 22, 25, 20. I don't know what his ceiling is because he has not been given the opportunity to exercise his ceiling. If he is and by the way, I'd love to see if you're going to have Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan on this team, I'd love to see what this team would look like next year if Keegan Murray had the highest usage rate.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it because for me, this would be a fascinating conversation to have with Doug. Off the air, to be honest, because on the air he's going to be handcuffed. But dude, and that's part of what the Kings' conundrum is going to be next year, I think, if they run the franchise properly, is how do you walk the tightrope between trying to be competitive and win games, and maybe part of that is using it. Maybe DeMar needs to go to the bench. Maybe Zach LaVine needs to be a second or third. I don't know. But also, you kind of got to showcase these guys because you do want to move on them.
Right.
And they can't move on him right now. So you can't bury him because you're dropping their value. For me, honestly, the smartest thing to do would be to make Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan number 1 and number 1A and throw the entire offense at them and have them each play 36 minutes a night. And hopefully they both go crazy. And then at some point, somebody needs scoring, somebody needs these massive numbers, and you maximize your value, short-term pain, long-term gain. I don't think they're going to do that. But with Keegan, I think he's just constantly been trapped in the situation where I get it the rookie year, but when you're looking at his usage rate, Jason, over the years, he's played in the league 3 years, 15.8, then 18.1, then down to 15 last year. And
isn't he still, wouldn't you say, the way it's framed right now, he's still kind of trapped?
He is 100% still trapped. By the way, his field goal percentages, 45-3, 45-4, 44-4. Now, please keep in mind, that middle number, that's his highest usage rate. And guess what? He averaged 12.2 points a game his rookie year. Then the year he had a 18 usage rate, 15.2. Last year, 12.4. So his usage rate corollary goes with that little mini jump in scoring of 3 points. Now, extrapolate that. I don't have the exact numbers, but if you were to add at the highest level another 10%, putting him in De'Aaron Fox category.
Yeah, does he get to 19 or 20 points a game?
He's a 20-plus point a game scorer on top of the defense.
Right. So then is that more valuable to this? That's kind of the overall question.
Right.
Is that more valuable to the team if his usage rate goes up and you drop some of the other guys down just a bit? I wonder.
There is a possibility that Keegan Murray is the best all-around player on the Sacramento Kings. We just don't know it yet. So that is why you see they value him that way. He's untouchable in every trade talk, but if he's going to keep being untouchable, then you need to treat him a little more like an untouchable, and you need to showcase him a little bit more like an untouchable. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go around the diamond, check in on baseball. Don't forget, Sacramento Republic and Huddersfield Town owner Kevin Nagel is going to join us at 9 a.m. just to give us an update on the groundbreaking on Monday, what's next, what the road is, yada, yada, yada. Let's go to baseball, though, right after this.
The Drive Guys.
And I know you guys missed me, so I was like, I'm coming in. I'm a
We're
team
starting
player.
to get used to it.
I'm a
not
team.
having you, actually. Yeah.
I mean, and you know, I actually felt bad for Jay too. I'm like, damn, Jay, you got to work with this dude for 4 hours. And I'm like, let me come help Jay. No, I'm messing with you. You know what, though? I missed you the other night.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. One of the cool sidebar stories to the A's Hall of Fame induction ceremony before the A's play the Reds on September 13th will be the appearance of Reds manager Tito Francona. Francona was the A's bench coach back in 2003 when inductees Hudson, Mulder, and Zito led the A's to the postseason.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Get ready for the return of record-breaking speed. Saturday, August 23rd, the Johnny Brazil Memorial roars into Stockton 99 Speedway for a night of legendary racing. Speed Tour Super Modified to unleash mind-blowing horsepower and more. Gates at 5, racing at 7. Tickets start at just $20 at Stockton99.com. Be there.
Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the biggest selection, the best prices, and unbeatable customer service. Check them out online, SacSuperstore.com, for the guaranteed lowest price on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Open until 10 o'clock and right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. SacSuperstore.com.
And we're back, live during a Flex Alert. Dialed in on the thermostat. Oh, we're pre-cooling before 4 p.m., folks.
And that's the end of the third. Time to set it back to 78 from 4 to 9 p.m. Clutch move by the home team. What's the game plan from here on out?
Laundry?
Not today.
Dishwasher?
Sidelined.
What a performance by Team California. The power truly is ours.
During a Flex Alert, pre-cool, power down, and let's beat the heat together.
Bring the whole family to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. It's more than a game. It's an experience your kids will never forget. Enjoy exciting action on the field, delicious ballpark food, and fun activities for all ages. From meeting Dinger the mascot to running the bases every Sunday, there's something for everyone. Create lasting memories with your family this season. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Hey everybody, it's Kyle Draper for Bell Brothers Plumbing. That's right, the no surprise guys. Plumbing problems got you down, just ruining your day? Well, ring the bell. Bell Brothers, that is. They offer free plumbing checkups, and you can get $50 off any plumbing fix, whether it's leaks, clogs, upgrades, you name it. Bell Brothers, the no surprise guys. Visit nosurpriseguys.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Top 100 teacher and PGA Master Professional Kelly Stenzel offers some short game rules in Golf Magazine. 1. Stay still while putting. 2. Lean into chips with weight slightly forward during the shot. 3. For less distance, use a shorter swing and narrower stance. 4. Hit the ground to get true launch. Make a divot to get the ball in the air. 5. To hit a great bunker shot, dig your feet into the sand. 6. Swing length controls natural speed. Swing and stroke should be relatively equal back and through in size and rhythm. 7. Pivot for pitches so the club head glides underneath the ball, launching it high with spin. 8. Write it down. Calibrate your short game and put it on paper. Having some basic guidelines and a plan for your short game can make a huge difference without having to always rely on feel. Look for the full story at golf.com. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Carmichael Dave. He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
Town Sports. Well, I don't know what you guys were talking about during the break, but it's all out of context.
Yeah, we'll go get there and get the ball out.
When are you going to New Orleans, Chris?
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
Next year.
Lovely city. Yeah. Not to bring the mood down, but speaking of New Orleans, when I was my last trip across the pond, I'm in the hotel a lot at night and watched documentaries and stuff. And BBC was playing, just came out, I think, a couple of years ago, but it was a documentary on Katrina. And you see him with like 9/11 and stuff, like in the moment, what was happening.
Right.
You obsess on it when it's happening, and then you don't think about it for a while, and then you go back to that, and it's just like, my God. Like at first they were like, oh, okay, well it's a hurricane, we'll be fine. There was none of the signs, and then boom, everything just goes crazy. It's so awesome that that is a resilient town.
Very much so.
To say the least. There's so much history and so much culture there. If you get a chance, you've never been, New Orleans. Big fans.
I wasn't that big of a fan when I went there the first time, though.
Yeah, but weren't you like 6 and in a choir or something?
I was 16 attending a Lutheran youth convention in the end of July.
Like, no disrespect to Lutheran youth conventions, but I just feel like that's not the group you want to go to New Orleans with. To maximize your trip.
Yeah. I will say, I was a celebrity there.
Why?
I was from California.
Oh, he's right. He's right. Yeah. Weirdly enough, Californians, and when I was in Nebraska, it was the same thing. Like, you're from California? Do you know Brad Pitt?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Hang out all the time on the beach.
Yeah, I'd call him right now, but I don't have a cell phone because I'm 18.
Yeah, my lunch break, I go surfing.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. You ever see the movie Summer School with Mark Harmon? It's basically it.
Yeah. But those earthquakes, while they're just dealing with hurricanes all the time.
Yeah. Look, they're all tragedies.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather live with earthquakes than hurricanes.
But a lot of people are terrified.
Now, they're
understandably.
Again, I have lived in this state 99% of my life. And by the way, I'm totally cool with this. I have never felt an earthquake. Not once. Not one time. Wasn't there one that happened like after the Kings clinched the something or whatever? Didn't one happen that you could feel in Sacramento right after something Kingsy, I thought, not that long ago?
Many. Yeah.
You felt many?
Yes.
I will say when it comes to Chris in New Orleans, I am a little worried, but also excited. Because I think, look, you're going to enjoy New Orleans from a family point of view. I'm going to enjoy New Orleans from a food point. I feel like Chris is actually more cut out than either of us to truly enjoy all that New Orleans has to
experience New Orleans.
Right. Yeah. Are you a ghoster hunter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to do that. We did that last time, and I'm not one, but it was still, the history was incredibly interesting. And I don't believe in ghosts, but just the whole gamut was pretty crazy.
You don't believe in no ghosts?
Who am I
There you go.
going to call? Yeah, I was a ghost. Yeah. Shout out Ray Parker. But Chris will love the food. All of it. You've got the seafood block on you, but
you can get some muffalata and snowball, whatever, pralines. Yeah.
What? Pralines are great. He's got to do the. Have you ever done the? I think the most. I don't know what the word to describe it is. The activity I remember the most ever going to New Orleans was when we went to that. It's like 20 miles out of New Orleans, that plantation they had, and they've used it in a lot of movies and stuff with the oak trees. And, they used it in Primary Colors, the movie, and then of course the history of it, and going through it and seeing it and reading the things that were there. I think the only thing I've ever been to that moved me more was the 9/11 Museum. Honest to God. Like everybody should do it. Yeah. Everybody should go there and see I don't even know what the word is. It's not homes. The living areas are the menus that they have under glass. And you're on this beautiful plantation. There's wonderful scenery. They're serving what was really weird. I'm just telling you, this is a very famous place people go to. They serve drink, like they have cups with like, you can get like a mint julep in, right? As you're touring around, and which felt completely wrong to me, but I get it. But you're sitting there ensconced in this horrific history and seeing it. I think everybody should see it. I think everybody should actually have to look at this and see it and go, on these grounds.
This is what was happening.
This is what was happening. I'm not watching a documentary. I'm not reading a history book. I'm here. And it's like, dude, okay, that's, there is literally maybe no segue to going to Around the Diamond right now. So we're just going to go around the diamond.
That's your specialty.
I am excited for you to go, though. And I'm looking forward to both Jason and I working with you on your itinerary and what you will do.
Yeah.
Pat O'Brien's for sure.
Sure.
He's got to get Hurricane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Pat O'Brien here.
Not that, although when I first went there, I actually didn't think, I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, Pat O'Brien's got a bar. That's pretty cool.
Lakers versus Celtics.
The Giants lost to the Padres. That's, I don't even know where to go with the Giants. It's deja vu Groundhog Day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just again and again. And I think the A's deserve more coverage.
And I know last week when you were gone, maybe it was Friday, excuse me, we talked to the skipper.
Yes, you did.
Mark Kotze.
Oh, I know you did. We never talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to my buddy. We're getting ready to go fishing in Montana, and my phone rings. I look down, and it says Mark Kotze. I pick it up. Carmichael Dave over here. I go, hey, Skip, it's Dave. I did call him Skip. Hey, Skip, it's Carmichael Dave. What's going on? He goes, hey, man, I'm coming on with you guys on the radio. And I was like, well, I'm in Montana. But I'm going to give the guys your number and have them call you. And then we like started talking for, hey, you good? And then I realized you guys are probably waiting. So then I call Chris to give him the number and the details. He says, hey, Jason says get off the phone. Mark's calling. Yeah, it was a whole
because we'd given him that number, and he ended up calling in anyway.
Yeah, you gave me the number. You were giving me the number. I'm trying to get the number, and Jason is like yelling, "Tell Dave to get off the line. He's calling in."
Because I had no idea of that
interaction. Of course.
Like, why is he calling now?
Right.
And
of course.
On that line,
right.
I go, he's got your cell phone number.
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Why wouldn't Dave call your cell phone?
Oh, you were mad.
I was because I'm like, Kotze's calling
that
number.
Then I'm calling the number, and it's going straight to voicemail. Straight to voicemail.
As you guys were calling each other.
Yeah. And why'd you call the hotline though? And not Chris's cell phone?
Because usually because I knew it was an emergency and I knew you guys were waiting for Kotze, and a lot of times,
and this was the day after the phone.
If I call his cell or if I call like the listener line, a lot of times he's interacting with you, he won't pick up. But I know if I call the main line, he'll pick up. And I knew it was like 902 or whatever it was, and I knew I was honestly trying to help out, but you had no way of knowing. And I still want to know why Mark Kotze called my cell.
Yeah, because they, who I was working with had worked out. Like, he'll call in. I said, we calling him or no? He's like, no, he's going to be leaving. He was at the airport in San Diego.
Yeah.
He's like, he's going to call in. I said, perfect. Gave him the number. And so that's
all I can think of.
Still called the number.
Yeah. All I can think of is that maybe he has me as like KHTK Carmichael or Sackdown Sports Carmichael Dave in his phone and just went, oh, I'm going to call this. And, so look, I'm not saying fire the guy.
Yeah. But what we had discussed all of that, he's like, could you imagine if they didn't? I mean, they had hit just a historically bad stretch.
Yeah.
20 of 22 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if they didn't have that, they would actually be in the race.
They 100. I think I saw a stat on this yesterday. Let me try to find it. I want to say they're like 56 and 46 or outside of that stretch.
Which just buried them. But like they've played okay. They had a good start. They're playing much better now.
The A's had a 3-24 stresser from our friend Kyle, by the way, not that Kyle, but the other Kyle.
Oh yeah.
The A's, Kyle. 3-24 stretch through May and into June. Outside of that stretch, they're 54 and 46.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that with young teams, with teams trying to, and God, this is part of what pisses me off about this whole A's situation, because if they were here, staying here, like what a great thing to get behind.
Yes, for sure.
Like, we'd be having great sports conversations like, hey, who has a brighter future, the Sacramento Kings or the Sacramento A's? And I think the answer would be the A's. And who has more future stars, this, that, per capita? I think there's so much great stuff that you can talk about with the A's. The problem is, and I know A's fans are out there right now looking at their radios or YouTube and going, yeah, hi, choir, and you're preaching. My heart can't get into this, because I know what's coming. And A's fans were A's fans before John Fisher, and so they didn't have a choice. I have a choice. I listen to the A's fans. I know what they've been through. I know what they're going through. I already do that with one team. I can't allow myself, knowing that there's a 99.9% chance they're gone in 2-3 years, and also maybe a slightly less, but 98 point repeating nines, that half these guys are going to be gone in a year or 2 years. But in a vacuum, if you just take the stank of John Fisher out of everything, it's a hell of an exciting young team.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah, if they can figure out pitching, the starting, which has been better.
Yes.
Bullpen now, the rest of this year, kind of figure out what that is, and just fine tune that everyday lineup, because they've got some guys in there. And then we already talked earlier about DeVries. Like if he ends up being called up here in the next year or two, it's like, man, there's a positive outlook really for them.
They may very well have the top 2 rookie of the year finishers this year in Kurtz and Jacob Wilson. And as you said, they got the number 5 prospect in baseball. We talked about it earlier in DeVries. There's a lot not just to add to this team, but to your point about the pitching, there's a lot they could maneuver to get pitching too.
Yes.
And the sad thing about it is if they had a competent non-crook owner instead of John Fisher, there's a GM that could come in here, just a competent GM.
Polish it up.
And by the way, I'm not saying the current GM isn't competent. I'm saying if he didn't have the handcuffs on, this is a very, very, very interesting future team. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, we'll go streaking, and it is getting very, very interesting. Will Smith get a hit. That much and more coming up next.
The Alan Styles Show.
Somebody was talking about the Raiders and how good Derek Carr looked and how they wanted to do the sit him for a year thing, but it's just really hard when you got a Lamborghini in the garage and you want to test it out and drive the Lamborghini around. And who is the Lamborghini in the garage right now for the Kings? Is it Keon? Keegan can't be the Lamborghini. Keegan's playing.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, what's happening for the Make This the Summer Sales event?
Right now, save up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Ram 1500 crew cabs. The Motor Trend 2025 Truck of the Year.
Okay, but what about those hard-to-find heavy duties?
Right now, save up to $11,000 off MSRP on the hard-to-find brand new 2025 Ram Heavy Duties. You won't find a better selection of new Rams in California, with over 400 new Rams available and more on the way.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$15,000 total net savings on select new 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorns after $83.16 factory rebates and $66.84 dealer discounts. Rebates include 10% below MSRP. $2,000 Stellantis financial bonus cash. Must finance with Stellantis. $500 on the job upfit. Must show eligible upfit. $11,000 total net savings on select new 2025 Ram 2500 Limited after $2,500 factory rebates and $8,500 dealer discount. Rebates include $500 on the job upfit. Must show eligible upfit. At least 5 of each net savings. Not everyone will qualify for all rebates. See dealer for details.
Saving for retirement was tough enough for us.
Yes, and navigating markets can be challenging at times.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we take a disciplined approach with your investments.
Tell us more about that.
We take an active approach to money management, positioning your portfolio for opportunities we see ahead.
So all your clients get the same portfolio?
No, we tailor your portfolio to your individual goals and needs.
What about communication? We don't like being left in the dark.
We check in regularly to keep you informed on the markets and your portfolio.
Which means you'll help us stay on track.
Yes, our goal is your comfortable retirement. And as a fiduciary, we always put your interests first, because we do better when you do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall, chimney, or exterior walls? I hope not, because if you have, they could be indications that you've got a much bigger problem with your foundation. That's where Groundworks comes in. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to stabilize your foundation. Schedule your free inspection at groundworks.com/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job. It's a good one.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air. The guys in the big red trucks.
Attention taxpayers. If you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000 and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated. Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority tax relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority tax relief. What's hot and what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
The New York Yankees.
New York Yankees.
Bronx Bombers.
Yeah. Okay, but why?
I was waiting.
9 home
In
runs.
MLB history, there have been 3 games where a team has had back-to-back-to-back home runs in the first inning, 4 or more home runs through 2 innings, 5 or more home runs off the opposing starter, and 6 or more home runs for the game. All 3 were done by the Yankees this year.
It's pretty good.
This year.
They got some.
They must be like killing it in first place, right?
And the wild card race, yeah.
What? Oh, wild card.
Yeah, Pascal Raleigh and those Mariners, Chris.
Who's Pascal Raleigh? Sorry, it sounded like he said Pascal Raleigh.
It did sound like Pascal Raleigh.
I'm not. What? No, he's the one saying all of this, not me.
You said Pascal Raleigh.
No, I thought it was funny because like Pascual Perez.
That's so funny.
Not Siakam.
Pedro Pascal.
Isn't Pascal that Mexican tequila thing?
Mezcal.
Oh, God. Is that it? Pedro Pascal, Pascal Perez, Pascal Siakam, Pascal Worthington, and his dog spot.
Pascal Ripken.
Pascal Vin Coolidge. Ooh.
Calvin and Hobbs.
California.
Pascal State, Sacramento. John Gruden. Pascal. Cal Neva, Caliendo. Hey, we haven't talked to Frank Caliendo in a long time.
No, it's been a long time.
Gotta bring him on.
Yeah.
I think Frank Caliendo is the toughest interview in some aspects. He really is. Because I don't want it to be like dance puppet, dance. But like also he just breaks into his characters. I'd rather talk to Frank about the fact that he's a world-class ping pong player, which is a true story and my favorite factoid about Frank Caliendo. He's actually a world-class ping pong player.
What does that mean, world-class?
Like he can play like in world-class tournaments. Who's not?
The American League West. Besides the A's, who won last night, the AL West currently has an 11-game losing streak.
Pascal.
And the only team with a winning record in the last 10 games?
The A's.
The Athletics.
Hey. Well, they're hot.
Yeah. And
they're hot surrounded by not.
Yes.
I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you as always. Also the text line as well at 916-339-1140. Jess was channeling her inner Ryan Coda by saying I was ignoring her. I'm not ignoring you, Jess. I see you and I love you and I appreciate you. But I will say this. I'm aware that you aren't exactly faithful. Let's put it that way. Just, different shows, different stations.
What did she also call you?
Weird media.
Weird media.
She's mad that we replaced the promo.
Yeah.
We recycle them, about the ideas every week or two. But just saying, I love her. But let's, you know what? Family is honest with family. I would say her love is not exclusive
Oh, wow.
to us
Okay.
and other shows on the station.
Are you saying she gives love a bad name?
I'm not saying that. What
What
I
are
am
you saying?
I'm saying we should probably go streaking right now.
It's time to go streaking. We're going streaking! Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
Have you seen our streaks?
Jason,
We're streaking.
I can be honest. Look, I'm at 6. Chris is at 5.
Mm-hmm.
All eyes on you. All eyes on you. They're all, like Heckle and Jekyll style. Yeah, you're at 13.
That's a lot.
Possibly 14 today.
Season high for anybody on the station.
Easily season high. And within spitting distance.
Really?
But let me think about this. Hold on. 14. You could be going for the record on Monday. That's where we're at.
I think Friday.
Friday? Well, if let's say you get today's Wednesday, that'd be 14.
No, if I got last night, I'm at 14. But that's if.
That's if. And today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, then that would be.
So then tomorrow would be 15. Friday would be 16. Right? And then we find out Monday if you. No. It's math, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, let's do.
We got to get there, though.
We're all streaking, so let's start with Chris, who was at 5, who did take Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette
of the Blue Jays got it 4 times. Bo Bichette needing to get a hit for Chris, and he got a hit.
Hey!
1 for 4, so Chris moves to 6. Dave, you were at 6, trying to get to 7, and you took, one hell of a bottle of American.
I did.
All rise, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do follow you on Twitter.
Yeah.
I know what happened.
He hit his 40th home run of the year. He also added another hit, 2 for 5 home run RBI. You are now at 7.
Only 40 home runs so far?
Yeah, 40. Fourth year he's done that.
What's up with your manager and Aaron Judge getting their lines crossed on his ability to throw? Sounds like there's a little something going on.
I don't know. Aaron Boone?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if he's going to throw, like he was. And then Aaron Judge like, I don't know where he got that from.
Yeah.
Is he on the trading block?
Communication lines are crossed.
Communication breakdown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm at 13, Dave, trying to get to 14. I took Will Smith of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Will Smith got up 4 times. Will Smith got 3 hits.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Okay. 7 for Dave, 6 for Chris, 14 for me.
14.
The record is 16.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Starting to get a little nervous. And when I get nervous, you know what kind of security blanket I like to wrap myself in?
You've got some good players you've already picked. So who are you going to pick?
Give me the warm, fuzzy confines of Hunter Goodman.
Oh, you want to hear the song, huh?
I do.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if Dave heard the song.
I don't think he did.
No,
because Chris picked him.
I just do anyway.
And he got a hit.
The day Chris picked him.
And he got a hit. Who's Andy?
It was a really bad luck for Chris because he didn't play. He was not in the lineup. And they pinch hit him. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. 2-run homer.
Hunter Goodman is a big furry blanket.
He's good, man.
By the way, your Alan is having a baby?
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, breaking news.
I'll take Trey Turner.
Trey.
Nope.
What?
Changing it.
Oh, I don't like this.
Nick
Kurtz.
Okay.
I don't like that at all.
Because Trey Turner's on a heater. I'm going to take.
Gonna save him.
Jason, oh my God, the pressure.
From Dave's favorite team in his favorite city, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, how dareth you.
Mookie Betts.
Jason loves it. I mean, that is your hometown. Sort of.
I can hate him if they lose. He breaks my streak.
Oh, God. It's like I want you to, but also I want. Yeah. We'll take a break. Hey, when we come back, here's a guy. Here's a guy that actually went to USC, as a matter of fact. Big SoCal guy. I know. Owner of the
That's
Sacramento
why
Republic.
you have this long-lasting relationship. Now I know.
Trust me, dude. He won't shut up about it. It bothers me. Kevin Nagel, owner of the Sacramento Republic, joins us next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Good for him. From the 209, Dave, what if you turn this into his bit into a bit and continue to pretend like you don't know? I don't hate that.
No, Kyle's going to narc on us.
Yeah, he will. Kyle's a narc.
What a narc.
You know how you know he's a narc?
How?
Those pants. Could that be our new promo, please, instead of Weird Media?
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Bring the whole family to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. It's more than a game. It's an experience your kids will never forget. Enjoy exciting action on the field, delicious ballpark food, and fun activities for all ages. From meeting Dinger the mascot to running the bases every Sunday, there's something for everyone. Create lasting memories with your family this season. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Ready, set, win big. Download the Mountain Mike's app. Join Mountain Rewards and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time from the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
I didn't tell you, last night was my first opportunity to make dinner at home in like a month. Jerk chicken. Except I used jalapenos from the garden instead of Scotch bonnet / habaneros.
And?
Great.
Okay.
Black bean and coconut rice. Just add a cup of coconut milk.
Sounds
it was really
a lot.
It was a lot. and I made a wedge salad, but it was more like a wedge salad tower. I got carried away and it fell over my basin.
Falling wedge.
Well, the shovels were falling on Monday.
Yes.
Out at the rail yards as Sac Republic has broken ground on their new community asset, the new stadium. We always love when things get built. And here to guide us along the journey as he has for so long, a man who, let's just be honest, has gone through partners, outside promises, setbacks, legal stuff, protest, whatever. I mean, this has not been a straight line. Right. But who cares? We're here now. The owner of the Sac Republic, managing partner, Kevin Nagel. Good morning, Kevin. You're on with Dave and Jason.
Hey, thanks, guys. I mean, Dave, you make it seem like I can't hold down a job.
I didn't want to say it publicly, dude, but I can advise you. Anytime you want any advice like that or financial advice.
Oh, you're advising him?
I'm your guy.
Okay.
I can teach you some
legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
I just learned what CapEx was like a week ago. Kevin, seriously, I didn't know it was because I hear you guys say CapEx all the time. So I finally looked it up and it's capital expenditure. So I'm learning. I basically have an MBA now.
Yeah, Dave's, we call him Buzzword Dave. He likes the buzzwords.
CapEx makes you sound important.
It does. It sounds like something's going on.
I'm going to give you the
spending money.
Money. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to give you I'm going to start with the curve, not the curveball, but this is. I know you can hit any pitch I throw you here, and it's. I'll put it like this. Sometime, hopefully this week or next week, your guys at the Republic have a hard hat. They saved for me, and I'm going to put it in my collection. I have a Kings hard hat from their groundbreaking, but I also have a Sacramento Republic hard hat from the ceremony we had years and years and years ago. I'll echo the question some people have, Kevin. So what's different between now and when we had the false start a few years back?
We own the dirt now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have title. I mean, it's the land, it's ours. So, I mean, it's signed, sealed, delivered. The last time we did not. It was in process and it broke down for obvious reasons. This time it's done.
Gotcha. Well, that's simple enough.
Yeah.
So we're onward and upward.
So is everything then, I guess, with that, like your timeline, whatever you guys can get it done on, under permits and, weather and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of your own timeline.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Jason, that's all easy, isn't it? Permits on time.
Exactly.
I mean, let's be honest. We live in the great state of California, the Golden State, and we're the only ones that, we're so proud of all the things that we do. We won't allow people to build things that we need. But I think in this case, we will. We've got great community support. The mayor, past and present, they're behind us. The city council, they've been fantastic. As you guys alluded to, we did have our Monday event, which we had so many elected officials and then also, staff officials that were there to celebrate, I would say, that particular moment. I think we will get it done on time. It'll be, sometime in 27. I think the real question is, how big do we build it?
And what answers that question, Kevin? What are the triggers, if you will, because that's a lot of people asking. Well, right now it's set to be built to X thousand seats, but it could go to Y or Z thousand seats. What are some of the things that would affect how big you make this thing?
Yeah, there is a design right now for 12,000. Right around 12,000. That is in plan. We've done that for a while. The real issue becomes a couple of things. One is we've filed for Division I within USL, which I think many people know is the top division of soccer or football in the world, and that means that would be a competing division with MLS, and that's being sponsored by the USL. And so we filed that. The requirement on that is that you have to have a minimum size stadium of 15,000. I think that's interesting. That's U.S. standards. In the world, as you know, by and large, they don't have limits because someplace in the UK, as you've witnessed, they've got smaller stadiums than 15,000. But we also have an interest, that if MLS became available, we would look at pursuing that. There are no active discussions, although there have been some conversations, on maybe is that a possibility. And that's about as far as we can go on that. But what we have to do is, if that is going to be an option or consideration, that stadium would go larger.
And the obvious statement is it costs more to build a larger stadium. Would there be any other risk of, I don't know, trying to hit that number just to begin with? Or, I mean, look, I'm trying to spend your money. That still is a cost. Is that the biggest risk of doing that?
Well, I mean, the biggest risk is that you build a larger stadium. You don't have, you don't size it to the market. The market on Major League, or really Division I is a little bit different. Now, a lot of those things really are not absolute. It's subjective. How strong is your market? We happen to have a really strong market. Would they show up at 20,000+ every single game? Probably not, but on big games, yes. On weekends, much more, yes. During the week, not as much, for the reasons we know, just sports, except for if it was a really, special game. But I mean, what's important is, if you plan on the front end, how you build that is very different than if you had to go back and open it back up. And then that's going to cost you millions of dollars. So that's really what we're starting to plan for right now. We can do a little bit of building right now going forward, but we're going to have to make a decision really pretty soon, because short of that, then it's going to cost us money after the stadium is done, if we had to go back and open it up.
Kevin Nagel with us. And Kevin, you hear this too. I'm just trying to knock out a lot of the questions around. And I've never personally built a stadium before, but I imagine, it is. I see people asking about shade, and we, you've been there, I've been there. We've all been to Levi Stadium, and you see 1 in the afternoon. People literally, it seems like, about to catch on fire, and Sacramento is hot or hotter than Santa Clara. Now, is it as simple as, because it sounds like it, that would normally be a concern, but game time start at 8 p.m. The sun will not necessarily be a factor?
I mean, I think we have to take that in consideration. Mm-hmm. Although what you could argue is that it would be an advantage for the home team, right?
Yeah.
Because the home team is going to get used to and comfortable with playing in that environment. That's as true as we like it when teams that are in cool climates come out and play with us, because they have a hard time adjusting to the weather unless they got here, several days in advance. But we would take that in consideration. It wouldn't be, you would not build a closed stadium, but you might build something that's got skin over a lot at the top, so that it protects much of that. You have minimal amount of sun that comes in. But the reality of it is that that is expensive, and that's what would be taken into consideration as one of the things as we talk about going forward, if we're going to go mainstream.
Can again, I've never built a stadium, but those things you put on your car windshield on the inside for shade, the like kind of silver aluminum things. What about one of those that we just glue on top of the stadium? And then, hey, watch this business mind. And you could sell advertising on it, Kevin.
Yeah, I love that.
Thanks.
You listen to Dave, and I know his second love is he's a foodie.
Yes.
And he said he'd come back as a chef.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about, I was listening as you guys before I came on about the food that Dave was building.
Yeah.
And I was saying, Dave is making it sound so good, but also so simple.
Yes.
And I guess I would say, Dave, that sounds like a really great idea, except for it's really simple.
Hey, maybe you could be the chef at the new stadium.
I would honestly settle for a popcorn stand, but yeah, I mean, at some point, Kevin, I could get involved in the menu.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Dave's got some amazing menus. I don't know where he gets these, Jason. You have to, you listen to him day in and day out. I mean, I do want to try them. I just don't know that they really exist.
Exactly. I don't think any of us know.
A lot of food shows.
Kevin, about, the other beauty about building a brand new stadium is, we're talking about whether the size of the stadium you guys are going to ultimately land on, but it's new. So there's a lot of possibilities for amenities and different things that you guys will have the opportunity to add. Any early thoughts on just some things that we can maybe expect that you would like to have that maybe the team is asking for, or that that fans would ask for?
Well, look, as you Dave alluded to this, you guys know that this is going to be a community asset. I'm really excited because my partners at Wilton Ranchery are super supportive building something for the community. That means a stadium that, we'll have concerts there, outdoor concerts, or as Dave, we might have to put the inside the auto thing that he was describing, we could put that on the top to keep people really cool. But, but all sorts of activities, sports and non-sports, that's what this is really being built for. Downtown core area, I sound like a broken record. I think it's going to be really exciting as a part of really kickstarting the downtown area all over again. What we were really building and had so much momentum before COVID hit. I think I'm really excited by that because I think it's going to mainstream downtown Sac all over again.
So I'm going to go off script here for a second because here's the part of the equation that nobody here should really know. But Kevin is, knock on wood here, relatively close to taking control of the stadium out in England where Huddersfield Town plays, Acu Stadium. And with that, I'm weirdly more versed on that than I am this in a sense. With that, there's all kinds of stuff that I've seen now in my experience from the PA system, the sound system. Kevin, I don't know if you saw, there was a floodlight out for the match yesterday. Just so many things and possibilities out there. That is, I don't even want to say that's a full-time job. That's like a full-time job for an entire staff. You're, in a weird way, dude, you're kind of juggling stadiums internationally almost at the same time with this project.
No, we are. One's different. One is 30 years old. The other one is, in the making.
Sure.
And I mean, what we'll do, here, is, for example, as you're building the stadium, you start to think, if you have outdoor concerts, where would they be and how would they be built? And I mean, we're going to do that right now. I think that's one of the things that I really feel that we need in Sacramento. And as opposed to Dave, what you're talking about there, we've already got a stadium built. How do we make it so that we can mainstream that as part of a consideration, which is a little bit different. It's more costly because an example is this. We had an event for our stadium that was already built.
Stereophonics?
Yes.
Yeah.
It took us 8 days to build it out and then to remove it 3 days. That's 11 days. Most concert people would not do that. So you got to make it so like at Golden One, it's just, which is obviously the gold standard, where acts can get in and out, in a really short period of time, because a lot of those acts will not come. So we will take that into strong consideration, at our stadium here in downtown Sac.
And in the meantime, just keep it going with the Republic at Cal Expo until not only ground is broken, but till the stadium is ready to go.
Well, that's the thought. I haven't exactly felt really welcome there. Good luck to Sac State, but I think that I really think that we've been really fortunate. We've got a place that we've had for the better parts of a decade, where we've sold out a lot of that stadium. Much of the time, we had really strong crowd on Saturday night, and we'll just continue to go until it's complete, unless we're told that we can't play there anymore.
I want to skip back just for a quick second and follow up, because honestly, I didn't really think about this. Between what you're doing, and I won't go into it, but there are a lot of complications when it comes to concerts, protecting the pitch on the field, seasons, different things, and they're different between England and over here. But I wonder, Kevin, if one of the advantages to kind of trying to do two things at once this thing opens is maybe a technology share between the two. In other words, what you learn over there may inform some of the steps here and vice versa that might be advantageous.
Dave, that's a great idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah, thank you. Business mind, baby.
Hey, Jason, you have to put up with that
every day.
He steals your ideas too.
Yes. I just take credit for him. That's fine. So you're saying yes?
It is true, Dave.
Yeah.
We do take those into consideration, and I think that there are going to be some savings as a result of that. But I would say this much: if you think about Golden One, and some people know this, most people don't. I'm guessing. When we were building Golden One, there was the option or the consideration that maybe we put in an ice rink for potentially, NHL, hockey.
Yeah.
There were sort of two sides. There were the ownership at the time, and really we took the word. Actually, Chris Granger, he may remember, was our president, who knew a lot about doing and did a great job on the build. By the way, he was really strongly against it. People like me, I said, I think we should. It's going to cost us a little bit of more money to build it. And then that way, we were worried about time, because you may remember the commissioner at the time said, if you don't build it and have it ready, you're fined, or, you guys are going to potentially forfeit, losing the franchise. And so I think that was, but I do think that's a great consideration as you go forward. What are your potential options so that you don't regret it later on?
When it comes to the stadium, because you have this tightrope, I won't call it a tightrope, but you have this balancing act, if you will, between this is Sacramento Republic FC's home stadium. They are the primary tenant, but it is a community asset in addition to the soccer, the concerts, all this stuff. How, for lack of a better term, denominational do you think this stadium will be? In other words, is this going to be Republic, or are you going to peel back a little bit for some of the other places that may take up tenancy long term?
No, I think that if I hear you right, you used a big word, denominational. So I'll guess, that's like 3 or 4 cylinders. You know me.
You're a USC guy.
So is your daughter.
I know.
But I think, look, it is going to be all encompassing, Dave. I think that, I could have envisioned, had we had this built now, given that, as coming up to, World Cup soccer, that a team, we wouldn't have played at our stadium, but we would have potentially housed a team, let's say, who'd come from England or another country and wanted to be here before the tournament began. That we would have housed them, and that would be really super cool, and we could have done a lot of activities. Unfortunately, we're a year and a half too late on it. But I think those types of venues, as well a whole lot of others, are going to take place there. Hey, how about UFC fights?
They
have one
awesome.
at the White House.
Yeah,
we can have one at Sacramento Republic Stadium.
That would be honestly.
That would be
when
cool.
You think of, I look,
a lot of potential.
Everybody's got their opinions. Everybody's going to have their preferences, and there's so many cool things that you could do there. The outdoor concerts for me, obviously other than the soccer, having outdoor concert on a July evening when it was 98 earlier in the day, and you get that Delta breeze in, and it just seems like, Kevin, between that, you have Golden One Center, you have the river confluence right there. Like, we're finally getting close to having that kind of sports megaplex center downtown where it's going to revitalize a lot of stuff.
Dave, you're 100% right. And also, I probably take issue with my good friend and partner, Barry Broom, but we need more stadiums. We don't use less. There was some concern about the fact that, if Sacramento State was going to build one and we built one, we'd be overbuilding. I do not agree with that at all. We need more. Look to see. We have a shortage right now. The city's grown. We've got 2.5 million people in our region, and growing at one of the few places in California, by the way, that is growing. So we need that. We need those facilities, so we can have state championships, of any type that come there, and we could host those.
Last thing for you, I'm going to bring you in on a question we were going over earlier, and
no trick questions, but trick questions.
No trick. No, this is right down. This should be in your wheelhouse, dude. As a USC grad, as you mentioned, and you're aware, my daughter is now there, and because of my parents, I'm a lifelong FSU guy, and I'm not a fan of Los Angeles in any way, shape, or form. Now my daughter goes there, and I'm struggling with. Am I allowed, is it acceptable for me to root for USC in addition to my Florida State Seminoles, because I now have that family tie?
You're asked for approval, aren't you?
I kind of am, dude. From a USC grad, I wonder where this is going to go. But
they're in the ACC, and we're Big Ten.
Yeah.
Did I hear some discussion about maybe the ACC merging with the Big Ten?
Ooh.
I think that was maybe something that, somebody said is a possibility.
Oh my God.
That being said, I think you're allowed to, Dave, and I think what you should also do is I think you should go to night school at USC.
Yeah.
And so then that way, then maybe officially then you'd become a USC fan. You know, the one thing, Jason, did you guys have this discussion with Dave? You know, he watches every move that his daughter makes down there.
Yes.
Because he doesn't trust LA.
Correct.
And I, you know, and
Kevin yelled at me yesterday on the phone. He yelled at me for tracking my daughter on Life 360. He said it was weird.
She's such a sweet gal and a smart gal.
Yeah.
That, you know, I guess what's that old saying? Just because you're paranoid still doesn't mean someone's not out to get you. I guess Dave follows that philosophy a little bit.
Kevin, I trust her implicitly. I don't trust the world.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Dave, and you know, he can go into his room and his little cave and put his hat on and shut the doors and lock it, and you'll be safe then.
Yeah, that's me. Look, I'll get a night job. Just hey, if I remember right, don't you have a place down in LA?
Yeah, Dave knows. You know, he calls LA, you know, Orange County, LA, as you know, and that's like when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to come to Cal." It's Dave. It's just like the people when we're in the UK. I love it. And when they'll figure out that we have an American accent, and they go, "Oh, you're from America?" And they go, "Oh, I've been there." And you go, "Where?" "I've been to Florida."
Yeah, right next to us.
So close.
Yeah, right next door.
Yeah.
Well, big 3 points yesterday for our Terriers, battling first place this Saturday on top of the stadium, and then on top of that, the stadium here. You ain't slowing down, dude. So look, I'd say this the same to Jesus or Chris.
Wait a second. We got a big one. You've forgotten. We got a big one tonight. Our team flew to Washington D.C. We're going to play Loudoun quarterfinals for the Jägermeister Cup.
That's right.
You know, we're battling for that.
Hey, and by the way, team in pretty good form lately too. I just don't want to jinx it, but
yeah, I know. We haven't lost in 5. We're unbeaten in 5 games. Should have had the game on Saturday night. We gave it up in the 88th minute. I think that's the 5th time this year that we either have given up a lead or tied. And if we had just completed half of those, we'd be in first place. We're in second instead.
You know, I saw a stat. Okay, we got to go. But you know, I saw a stat yesterday that Huddersfield Town.
I got shorted 3 minutes, Dave. So we're gonna.
I think what did it say? Town has outscored their opponents 8-0 this year, or 7-0 this year in the second half. And last year, as you know, it was nowhere near that. In fact, we were way upside down. But they by far have the biggest second half goal differential in the league.
Yeah, look, we got 2 great coaches. I'm really excited about both our guys. We got Neil, who's really cooking right now here, and then Lee, of course, who's a rookie coach. You know, he's 4 or 5 games into it. We'll see how it goes, but I'm really happy.
Congratulations on the stadium, dude. You've been jerked around a lot, honestly, on this thing through the years. I don't mind saying that publicly, and I'm glad for you and the staff, and most importantly, you know, we're a live and local station. We're all Sacramento, and seeing where this is going to go and what this is going to do for the city is going to be awesome. So good luck, dude. Appreciate it. And thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All
You got a great team. You guys appreciate you very much. All the best.
See ya. Take care. It's Kevin Nagel. We're late for a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And then Crosstalk with soon Proud Papa to be ×2. Alan Stiles right after this.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Now to Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda. I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It is Wednesday. Stepping outside, it's comfortable. As we head into the afternoon, expect to have plenty of sunshine, light northerly winds, and temperatures feeling warmer. Highs today expected mid to upper 90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Elk Grove Honda is proud of Honda's lineup of trucks and SUVs offering compatibility and versatility to the core. See the exciting new models at Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. One of the cool sidebar stories to the A's Hall of Fame induction ceremony before the A's play the Reds on September 13th will be the appearance of Reds manager Tito Francona. Francona was the A's bench coach back in 2003 when inductees Hudson, Mulder, and Zito led the A's to the postseason.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Hi, next caller is
Stacy, how do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Get ready to jam at the ballpark. On Saturday, September 6th, River Cats Baseball celebrates Grateful Dead Night at Sutter Health Park. A night of good vibes, great baseball, and even better company. Join us for a celebration filled with themed entertainment, classic Deadhead energy, and a live ball game under the lights. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just love a night of music and fun, this is one you don't want to miss. Come dressed in your favorite tie-dye, bring your crew, and soak up the scene as we honor one of the most iconic bands in music history. Secure your seats now for River Cats Grateful Dead Night at rivercats.com.
Attention taxpayers. If you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000 and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief.
Sacramento basketball is back. With off-season acquisitions and a retooled Kings roster under new head coach Doug Christie, we're proud to cheer on the Beam team for another exciting season. Don't miss opening night at Golden One Center on Friday, October 24th, when the Kings take on the Utah Jazz. Tickets for all games are on sale now, so be sure to get yours to see DeMontis Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and all your Sacramento Kings. Head to kings.com/tickets to secure your seats now.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Woodland. Chad, what's going on for the Make This the summer sales event?
Now is the time to enjoy all California has to offer. And what better way than a brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler? And right now you can save up to $10,000 off MSRP. Don't miss your chance to save on one of America's best-selling SUVs.
What's this I hear about 50 vehicles under 20 grand?
Yes. At the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter, we have nearly 200 vehicles in stock, including Hemis, diesels, heavy duties, 4x4s, and 50 under $20,000. So whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet. We're a fifth-generation family dealer, and when you buy from Hoblet, you're treated like family because you become family. Don't miss our award-winning customer service and some of the best prices you will find on the truck of your dreams.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
10,000 total net savings on select new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon X after 5,000 factory rebates and 5,000 dealer discounts. 3 at this net savings. Sample VIN 622117. See dealer for details.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun. It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Yeah, we're on.
Hey, we're on.
Yeah, we're on.
Sorry, I got pegged in the back by a football.
What?
Yeah. What? I'll figure that out off the air when I'm talking to HR.
We were just discussing your noodle story.
What about it?
When he broke his nose.
Oh, dude, come on. Please don't ever bring that up.
Do tell.
There's no context in which that sounds good. There's none. And nobody feels he forgave me in like 20 seconds.
Because he couldn't.
Dave, it's okay. It's okay.
To this day, I have never forgiven myself for that. And by the way, Dave broke Noodles' nose is incredibly accurate, but also out of context. Like I just hauled off.
He deserved it.
The worst thing is that he was like
I saw it.
That actually was really bad. No, you might remember because we just talked yesterday about how slovenly he was and he looked like a walking Captain Caveman, right? I don't remember why, but that day in particular, he was wearing a white business shirt.
Yes, he was dressed the nicest he's been
ever.
What?
And his nose just started spewing blood all over this business shirt. We were horsing around.
Good at business.
Wasn't like, hey, Noodles, you're out. We used to run a tight ship on the night show.
You call that a segment?
Right? Don't you ever do that again.
Maybe that's why he dressed up.
Maybe that is why. He knew it was coming. Well, shout out. That's 2 days in a row we're talking about Noodles.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
Let me make it a third.
No, let's not. What else do I have for you guys before we get into the nooks and crannies here? Nope. Talked to you about food last night. That's fine. My wife's making dinner tonight.
Cheese and rice.
She hit me with this on the way back from L.A. It was a long drive of which we weren't speaking. I love L.A. For half of it.
Why?
Okay. Yeah. Shut the screen. Seeing each other in a while. We're talking about finances. Got a little. I may have said something about her jobs. May have called him a hobby. I know. I said it, I may have called it cute. I know.
Headwinds?
So
like you're getting
a lot of headwinds, dude.
So one of you coaches young people and helps them.
Yes.
And then the other one makes fart jokes.
Yes.
Talks about sports.
Yes.
And one of those is a hobby and one of those is a job.
Well, I would say one of those is paying tuition. The other is, paying for our Quick Quack car wash subscription. Now there's anything wrong with that. One is fulfilling and meaningful. Then the other, wraps up in about 24 minutes. Anyway, that's one thing I can't get into on the air, as I almost kind of did. But we were talking about she wants us to go 25% vegan and 50% vegetarian. She wants to try it out. And then like 25% meatitarian or whatever. Like we're normal. But she
So wait, what do you think the meat version of vegetarian is?
The meat version of
because he said meatitarian.
No. I didn't know. I meant like just regular, like how we are. Like 25% is like what we eat normally, burgers and whatever and chicken and normal for us. But then 50% vegetarian. And then she wants to.
Which bothers you more, the 50 vegetarian or 25 vegan?
The 25, because I feel like that's just so much. I told her this is legit. Like I love meat. I enjoy eating meat. Nope. I don't even know how to say it, dude. Okay, but whatever. I like burgers and chicken and ribs and all of that, right?
We have the meat.
But I have told her I actually like vegetables. Yep. I could if I was rich and I had a chef, I probably could go vegan. That's the problem is I don't know how the hell to shop for it. I was having a chat.
Non-meats.
Right. But like I was talking to, this is where ChatGPT really came in handy because I was like, what are some recipes, you know? And, you know, there's a lot of lentils. And I don't know how vegetarians and vegans aren't the fartiest people in the world, dude, because there's a lot of beans in these menus, dude. My whole thing is like, it seems to me that it's all about preparation and like organization. Like you got to have a lot of like Tupperware.
Your strengths.
Exactly. So vegetarian, that's simple. That's just like, that's easier. That's just not meat.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of vegetarian stuff. Okay, no problem. We get a vegan and it's like, okay, no dairy, no eggs, no cream, no milk, no other things. And I don't even know what all the rules are. Like, does that get into like, I don't know, you don't eat leather, but like stuff that's made with, I don't know. It's like if I was being asked to be like halal or kosher or any of those where it's like, I don't know all the rules.
Right.
So I feel like I'd screw it up. I don't even know. It just seems, and it also seems weirdly more expensive to do that. I'm super ignorant. I could be wrong. It's just, that's not the problem. The problem, if you have time to prep and do all the stuff and you're organized and disciplined, sure. But what about it's 6:30? She just got done with her coaching her game. I just picked up Mason after a soccer game of his. We get home at 7:00. Like, brother, that's you know what I'm saying? That's Subway time. Or, you know, here's a frozen pizza. Like, that's where we
have just veggies. It's
we come home and boil some broccoli.
No, I mean just veggies at Subway. A veggie sandwich.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but if we were vegan, like, isn't the
25%?
Yeah.
It was more vegetarian 50% of the time.
That just doesn't seem. God, how do people survive on just like it? Just doesn't seem filling.
You really?
Well, I mean, like lettuce.
The bread there is the filler.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, I do like hummus.
Okay.
I do. I really like hummus.
Okay.
I eat a lot of hummus. I've doved right into the world. No, I do, man. I eat it as a dip. I use it on my sandwiches, like mayonnaise and stuff. Like I'm a huge, because I can make it at home now. Ever since I figured out how to make my own hummus, which is not hard and flavor it and all that. Like I'm a huge fan. But then what, dude? What am I eating? Hey, what's for dinner tonight? Lentils and spinach. Oh, okay. Well, what about tomorrow? Pasta and with mushroom and red pepper flakes. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But here's the thing I don't know. I haven't really ever seen an overweight vegan, and I'm an overweight. You know, I got a diet. You know what I'm saying? Like every vegan I know seems super healthy.
Yeah. Where did this come from her? Was this on your drive home?
It was on the drive home. Yeah. And I always know I'm in trouble. Where she's like, so I've been thinking. There's two things I don't ever want to hear out of my wife. Well, three, but I won't say the first one. The second one is, so I was thinking, because my response is always like, oh, God. And then the other one is, you know, I think it's funny. It's never funny, dude. We'll take a break. No, it's not.
It was great.
No, it wasn't. What's on Deck brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. A's at Minnesota, Giants at Padres. Them swinging A's, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you think we go vegan, dude? You think I'm crazy now? Imagine me coming in here every day with like my overnight oats with almond milk.
Sounds good.
It does sound good.
You know what? That's probably wasn't the best example for me to use. That does sound good. When we come back, crosstalk with Alan, celebrity birthdays, and more next.
The Sacramento Kings play here.
He's got the triple. Sacramento takes the lead.
Get your Kings fix all season long right here on your home of the Sacramento Kings. Sacktown Sports at sacktownsports.com.
Labor Day savings are on at Elk Grove Chevy with $10,500 off MSRP. Every new 2025 Silverado 1500 5.3 liter after all rebates. And Elk Grove Chevy has one of the largest selections in the Sacramento area. $10,500 off new Silverado exclusively at the Elk Grove Chevy Silverado Supercenter. Now that's big, huge. See them all at MegaChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Excludes work parking, ZR2, Metro 2011 Chevy car truck, not available with special financing, lease, and some other offers.
Made a great deal at Meda.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents it's local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
Constipation with belly pain that keeps coming back and back and back. If your symptoms keep coming back, talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C. Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Big year. I'm starting middle school.
Welcome to the jungle, Missy.
Best part? My parents promised me a new laptop.
Perfect for homework, essays, and drudgery.
So we went to Staples. They had all the latest tech, and laptops were up to 40% off.
Woo! Another back-to-school budget saved by Staples Easy Button.
Mom high-fived the cashier. So embarrassing.
Staples. That was easy. In-store, online, and on the app. In 23 of select models only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Elk Grove Honda is proud of Honda's lineup of trucks and SUVs offering compatibility and versatility to the core. From the all-electric Prologue to the Pilot, Honda's most rugged SUV, and from the Street Smart CR-V to the Ridgeline's truckload of capabilities, Honda's lineup also includes the Passport, designed for adventure, and HR-V, just as smart as it looks. See the exciting new models at Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Ready, set, win big. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's
It's like an old man's prostate, right? Like it takes 9 years.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that.
I want to go. I want to walk out. I want to just hit the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Say, Pat, it's a good batch today, and go back and do the show.
A lot to put on Pat's shoulders, though. Hall of Famer.
But he's capable.
Yeah.
I will say this: he does love it.
We took it out of his hands for what? A Spanish cure, and the whole thing's in Spanish.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It was.
That's what Alan hears and reads.
That's why I got my yerb today. I'm yerbed up.
There was a famous philosopher once said, I do not, nor does anyone else have time for that.
Yeah.
And I don't. And we don't. We don't have time for that.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
He's got a kid on the way.
Yeah. Second one.
Might be here by the time the Keurig is done.
A lot of controversy about that yesterday after the show.
About what?
About the whole setup.
How upset you were?
How people felt really bad for me.
Who?
The people. They were
a lot of them.
A lot of them. The people spoke.
Did your wife know?
I didn't ask. I didn't. I'm not talking to her though right now. That's your story.
Healthy.
I hate to. No, it's not. I hate to ask because have you made the sex I guess technically you have. Have you made the sex of the child public yet? I have to be careful with him back there. And it's a girl?
Second girl.
How you doing?
What do you mean, Dave?
Outnumbered.
I mean, I don't know.
Look, anybody knows anyone's had a kid knows 10 fingers, 10 fingers, 10 toes, whatever.
10 fingers.
What? Yeah. Were you going for a boy?
Of course.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate your honesty. See, that actually would have kept the bit going because then you and I both would have had girl first, boy second.
I had two paths to take, right? I had your path and I had the Whitey path, who has two girls. And
I thought Dave's path was the Whitey path.
Well, technically they both are, but technically Dave's more so. Actually,
yeah. What? Yeah. Two girls.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't really want to do. And we've actually talked about this on the show before. I feel like the girl dad thing has lost the plot a little bit from when it initially started. Now we have the boy moms popping up, and I just want to be a parent.
The best thing about this, though, no new clothes, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, hand-me-downs. Well, hold on a second. Why would you need new clothes, Chris?
For the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you just have hand-me-downs regardless?
Well, you don't even have to do that.
Why clothes?
I don't like speaking out on I remember you bringing up the girl dad thing before, and I'm reticent to speak on it because I don't understand if there's like other things involved that are more serious. But I was always like, yeah, I'm a girl dad and I'm a boy dad, and it's fun.
Like I said, I feel like we've lost a plot. Like to me, it's just I just don't really know what to say. Right? I think I was at the doctor. It's just anybody, right? Oh, having another girl. Oh, girl dad, huh? And I feel like it's going in the other direction of where it was supposed to.
Was there like a stereotype that guys didn't want to be girl dads or something?
I think it's pretty. I think society, it's pretty natural that you want your younger your name continue. Like I'm the only
Styles.
I'm the only Styles left. So if I don't have
what about
one,
AJ?
It's cooked.
Then you're out of Styles.
I mean? I'm definitely out of style. I mean, it's obviously been a thing. I just think that everyone wants to be represented now, and that's where we're at. Me personally, I don't need to. I just feel like if you want to wear the stuff, wear the stuff. It's fine. But for me, I don't have to tell people. I'm having a girl, and you say, "How you doing?" It's too late. It's too late because you're part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem and I'm part of the solution.
No, you're not.
Well, congratulations. Thanks. Not really. I didn't find out till yesterday.
You should have never found out.
Should have never found out.
That's why that number's blocked.
2 of them.
Yeah.
You know what? Birthdays are meant to be spent with family and friends. And nothing says hiding the impending birth of a child from somebody who's supposed to be your friend I guess. More than crumble cookies. Hey, you having a kid? I am. Here's some crumble cookies for you. Jason Ross.
All right, on this day, guys, in what year did the television show Saved by the Bell come out?
That's Dave's fault.
No, it's not.
Saved by the Bell or Good Morning, Miss Bliss?
Saved by the Bell.
1991.
You know what, Chris? I don't know the answer, actually, to what you just asked.
I'm going to say 1989.
88.
Chris is correct, 1989. Happy birthday to Todd Helton.
Oh, now here's a Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain.
51.
Really? He did play for a while, though. I'm going to say 52.
56.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Alan Stiles. Happy birthday, Al Roker.
Weatherman.
He's turning 100.
What was that? No, who's the old guy, Wilford Brimley, that did the weather and would always be like, hey, it's
Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. Yeah. Willard Scott.
Yes.
I'm in a cocoon.
He's 80.
Who?
Al Roker.
Oh, 82.
Weatherman.
66.
Chris is closer, 71. How about Greg Nettles?
Greg
Yankee
Nettles.
Great.
God, is he
Greg.
74?
76.
73.
81.
Oh, my God.
Nettle.
Have you met him?
I paid my taxes.
All right.
Did he punch you?
For Chris, for Jason, I am Dave. We will be back tomorrow for a Thursday edition of the program. Has the dam finally broke on the Jonathan Kuminga trade, and are the Kings now favorites to acquire him by the end of the day? Alan Stiles will have the update on that right after this.
On the move. Go.